Live. Shh. All right, everybody. We're live. I knew we were live. What's going on? I am on remote doing a live feed right now at a remote location, and I'm on my mobile cell phone. So, yeah, I got to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here, people. I can't do much. Got to figure out how to read my chat. That's the first priority. That's private chat. I think it'd be good to post a link first for everybody. There's the link. If anybody wants to join, they can join. So there it is. I have no idea how many people are in the chat right now because this is an impromptu stream. It's but I'm on, but I'm on. Ed, here we go. Now I can see the comments. Glitterbug, Ed, hello guys. This is an impromptu stream. Press one in the chat if you guys can hear me because I'm on my Bluetooth on my cell phone. I am going buck naked here doing this, guys. Sancho. Oh, there's two Sanchos. That's okay. That's me. So, all right. I don't know what the fuck's going on, guys. Press one in the chat if you guys can hear me, please. Because right now I am freeballing this bitch and at a remote location. I think I'm pulsating. Yeah, press one in the chat if you guys can hear me. There's the link to come join me. So anybody and everybody is well. One. All right. So you guys here. Harry Balls, come up. Come on up, bitches. Everyone come up. Someone talk to me. Ain't on news, come up. No name. Oh, no names in the chat. I can't hear anybody because nobody's talking to me right now. So I have my Bluetooth in. I'm on my cell phone. Who the hell is Sancho? Great question. I am responding to everybody in the chat. Gary, hello. Jess, hello. Joe, hello. Harry Balls, come on up, bitch. Yeah, there's a fake Sancho going around, guys. That's one of the topics I wanted to talk about on this Saturday night. Is that there is a fraudulent El Sancho running around saying some really stupid fucking things about me, and it's driving me absolutely fucking nuts and bananas that I had someone on a stream. Oh, I fall off. I mean, what is going on? The StreamYard keeps knocking me off, people. The fake Sancho was in Drama Dome. Yeah, what a surprise. The fake Sancho's everywhere saying really stupid shit. Like, I was in Shiva's room, and all of a sudden, I'm like having my cereal, and all of a sudden, El Sancho pops up in the chat. It's talking about being a domestic violence against disability people supporter. I said, well, oh, wait, someone's backstage. Harry Balls. Harry Balls. Hey, my guy, I'm at a mobile location here. I'm at I'm at a secret location. I am, yeah, you're at a secret location as well. Are you still there, my guy? Harry Balls? What happened to Harry Balls? Did I lose him? Hold on, my guy. I'm a f- I'm a fucking rookie here, my guy. Are you back? Are you back? Oh, this is like the first week of doing a fucking show. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is a clusterfuck. Is it the Wi-Fi? Hold on, let me
Hang back a minute. There you go.
What the fuck? Sancho, can you hear me? Sancho, you on, bro?
Yeah, this guy, DFK for Justice, my guy. Harry Balls, I'm back, man. My Wi-Fi's fucking up where I'm at.
All right.
I'm in Fallujah right now in a bunker, and I have no service.
I'm kind of in Fallujah, Mississippi.
You're in Fallujah, Mississippi?
Yeah, I'm getting glitter bombed.
You're getting glitter bombed?
I'm getting glitter bombed. Carpet bombed everywhere. It's disgusting. There's
Glitter
fucking
bombed?
casualties. Yes. So it's
Are you going to go meet glitter?
what?
Is that what glitter bomb means?
No, he is not going to go meet Glitterbug at all.
You're right next to him. Wait a minute. You two are in the same room together.
Yes.
Oh my God. You two men off of YouTube.
Kate made a love connection. She's like Chuck Woolery. Sancho. Oh fuck! Now I'm the host. What the fuck? Now the wheels come
I
off
feel
the
like
cart.
a fucking rookie, dude. It keeps the StreamYard mobile sucks. Just sucks.
I'm on mobile.
All right, Gary 11. You're on mobile? Well, you're not hosting.
That's true.
Yeah, you're not hosting. Hey Gary, you there, my guy? Hey, hold on to this fuck fest tonight because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Hey, Joe Samurai.
You're
Hello.
not backstage anymore. I brought you upstage, front stage. Welcome to our Sancho show, guy. I'm gonna let you know this is not gonna be the best first impression I'm gonna make because I'm gonna be a fucking idiot tonight because of the StreamYard keeps knocking me off.
Karen's jamming El
Harry
Sancho.
balls.
Maybe the fake El Sancho is jamming the real El Sancho.
Every 2 fucking minutes, StreamYard kicks me off.
You want to try logging out and logging back in, start a new show?
No, I can't do that. I'm on my phone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like it's not like do it again kind of deal.
Yeah.
So you're in Mississippi with Glitterbug.
Could be. I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions. Wow. How did you two meet? Off of YouTube or what?
Witness protection program.
Witness, but so did you like arrest her kind of deal, and
Well,
that's how
she's
it worked out.
kind of worked out. She had to make an escape for it, and shit happens, and she had a key, and I had a key, and well, one thing led to another, and
now I'm back in handcuffs right now.
Exactly, and whips and chains. So how's your weekend going?
The host again.
Fuck me. So anyway, El Sancho keeps leaving me out hang to dry. He asks these personal questions and leaves me. So everyone on the chat, how y'all doing?
Harry's gonna run the show tonight for me.
Fucking apparently.
I'm a dude. Every 2 minutes it knocks me off. I got 10 people backstage right now too. Taco's backstage. Odin's backstage. Look at this. It's a whole party. Saturday night party. And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Say party.
It's fucking Taco's refried beans. He don't count.
Taco Josh?
Yeah. I thought Taco came out of the closet last night and said he was like a chicken nugget or something.
Hey Taco, do you think I'm the Kevin Costner to your Whitney Houston after yesterday?
Wow.
What happened yesterday?
He was getting beat down pretty good, and Sancho definitely had to take care of some business.
What happened? Where?
Hey Sancho, can we invite oh fuck, here we go again. Hey Gary, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, man, I know. Sancho, I don't think he wants to be here.
I don't think StreamYard's fucking blocking Sancho. I think the fake Sancho's blocking Sancho.
The fake Sancho is blocking Sancho.
Yeah. There's
well,
there's a fraudulent Sancho out there right now, causing havoc.
Does he sound just like Sancho?
No, he won't come on panels. He just posts bullshit about Sancho allowing certain things and just talking shit about Sancho in chat, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Personally, I think it's Abrams. Sancho thinks it's somebody else.
A lot of people in drama don't think it's Abrams too.
Who's that?
It's Glitterbug.
Oh, shut up, Glitter.
Don't tell Glitter to
Shut
shut
up,
up.
Beanie.
Shut the fuck up, Beanie. That's how she won me over. I seen that video of her yelling at Beanie, "Shut the fuck up." I'm like, I gotta make this bitch. So,
Oh,
Sancho, where
Glitter's
you at,
old
brother?
friend.
Say what?
Glitter's just an old friend, that's all. I give
She's
her
pretty
shit.
awesome.
She gives me shit.
She's pretty awesome.
I
Nicholas, let
know
me
it.
see. What did Nicholas say? Harry Balls, you perform a strip search? Oh, I've performed a few, Nicholas.
On me.
I've found all kinds of contraband hidden everywhere.
Oh.
I don't think Sancho's coming back. I think this is our show now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Harry Balls.
Oh, we're turning into a porn show. Sweet.
Glad you like my
Yeah.
side boob there, Ed. It's all about the side boob. So, Streamlabs, subscribe. Actually, DFK, those aren't implants. Those are all natural. Solid size C's. Now, when he goes to prison next week, Bubba's going to have a good little cellmate. And there'll be all kinds of man love happening. I like to refer to him as the walking clitoris. I'm sure we've all seen that picture.
And video.
About time, El Sanchez.
I don't think El Sancho's back yet, is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's up there.
He's back.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Refried Beans is here.
Odin.
Yeah.
Odin.
Taco.
Taco, I thought you came out of the closet last night, buddy.
Yeah. I'm no longer a taco anymore.
That's right. You're a nugget now or something? Or a chicken strip?
I don't know what I am anymore.
You can identify as whatever you want.
Existential crisis.
It's 2020.
Yeah,
you can be whatever you want.
Yeah, you can identify as whatever you want. If you want to be a fucking Fruit Loop, I mean, hey, be a Fruit Loop. Fucking fly with it, bro.
Damn, why we gotta go with Fruit Loop right away? Just
I'm
because
just
I
saying,
show
bro.
like
Whatever.
one
Lucky
Yacht
Charms,
Hub
what the
video.
hell?
You want to be a Frosted Flake, be a Frosted Flake. It's all good, bro. We don't kink shame
Oh,
this.
wait, hold on. Do we have the fake Sancho and the real Sancho on panel right now?
Yeah, we did. We had two Sanchos just there.
Oh.
Yeah, Sancho has changed his avatar, so I'm not sure how the fake Sancho got up there.
It was the same one, the same picture.
No, we think it's a fake one.
No, I don't think. I think it was the real. Sancho's having a lot of problems with this portable Streamlabs, so I think it was the real Sancho, because the real Sancho's not even talking right now, but his icon's still there.
So we have an infiltrator.
There is,
There
but he's
is.
using the fake Sancho's. The fake Sancho's using the real Sancho's old avatar. So
No, I think he keeps hitting the go back button and it kicks. him
yeah,
out.
Sancho's having massive problems tonight with his Streamlabs. So
Put the bottle down and just step away and say no. Let Beanie have it. It's all her. She knows how to work this.
That's his problem. Beanie's giving him head, and he keeps hitting the keyboard.
That's the only way for her to shut the fuck up.
And
he
he won't
still
even
talks
let
with
us
dick in her
see.
mouth too. Even when even
So
when Beanie-
Glitter,
What's up?
the other day, someone accused me of being racist because of the video I showed of the Japanese men singing the one song and they're wearing the green leaf.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
Yeah, I saw it. It
And
was
so-
pretty funny.
And so they took offense to that.
Oh my god.
See, I thought you were racist because the black taco. That's just what I'm saying.
Oh, and then they brought that up too.
I thought you were a burnt taco. That's why it's black.
That's because you cooked the
You
taco,
know-
Phil.
Yeah, I must have cooked you too long.
Everyone didn't like the other like avatar images, and so I chose this one, and no one had a problem with this one for so long, and now suddenly people are bringing it up.
Taco,
I'm like, I can't win.
you get trolls. Don't be like everybody else and
I
cry
know.
over it. Hold on. Don't be like everybody else and cry over it. Take it, run with it, and have fun with it. Fuck them.
I'm back.
Oh,
hey,
I'm doubling down.
hey, are
Just
you
wait
guys
till next
fucking?
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is our
You
show now,
guys
Sancho.
fucking?
Bye.
Fuck off, Sancho. You left us.
Sancho, put your earbuds in.
I do have my earbuds in.
Not in
Nicholas,
your
You can't
ass.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
What?
Yeah, we hear
Nicholas,
you.
there is no
Reboot.
subject tonight.
Reboot.
I did. I
Do
have
it
to
again.
suck off what? I have to suck off someone else's Wi-Fi so I don't get kicked off the fucking thing. My audio's bad now.
Well,
Yeah, you're good, bro.
No, you're good.
Well, get Beanie's head away from your junk. So
Yeah.
you quit hitting go back.
Well, see, here's the problem.
What?
Even when Beanie's giving head, she's still talking. So
No. We're gonna stop that right now.
Beanie don't
No,
do that.
no. I
Okay, no
would not
Beanie.
know. Would not know. Stop that shit right now.
All right, no Beanie head.
Taco Josh is the one blowing me right now.
Oh, fair enough.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just outed him.
That's why his taco shell cracked.
Yeah,
No
I'm
comment.
the one asking. I'm the one asking if you two are fucking, and then you just come. Oh, that. Oh, don't join that panel link, by the way. That's an old. That's from this. That's from yesterday.
Okay.
You're slamming a thumbs up. Thank you. All right, guys. I can kind of tell. Okay. I'm sorry. I kind of just jumped in and interrupted something. So let me go on mute and let
No,
you
very
guys
good.
No,
carry on.
you were asking a question. What was it? What'd you want to know?
I was just filling them in on the whole what happened the other day.
Oh yeah, what happened with with the Asian thing, right?
Yeah.
Like the whole man. I think 2 or 3 times is
Hey.
enough. But doing it to you like 5 or 6 times, that's not fucking cool. That's totally not
It's
cool.
all right. I'm doubling down.
People get butthurt for no fucking reason. I wouldn't even worry about it.
Next episode will be great.
I offend somebody every damn night, so it's all good.
No, you don't
Well,
either.
No,
That's Harry,
not
so.
me. No. And I just call them out on their bullshit and they rage quit. So, have fun with it. Go with it.
So how did the two
Yep.
of you start? Like I'm fascinated because I'm gonna get a notebook on how to meet Jessica H here. So how did you two start
We
to
don't answer
kind of go
questions.
from
First,
talking to meeting?
We don't
First-
answer questions.
first
Yeah.
they unzip each other's pants and pull them
They
down.
unzip each other's pants? Okay.
Come on.
I
Go
need
the
a
birds
little
and the bees
strategy
talk.
here.
No, she doesn't live that far away from me. I get every 2 weeks I get a 3-day weekend. We started talking about 2 months ago, and
Right.
one thing led to another, and I had a long weekend this weekend, and we decided to meet up and see what happens. And now she's 7.5 months pregnant. I don't know how it happened.
Seven and you knocked her up already in a matter of minutes.
Hey, Sancho, take a lot of Ambien and forget what the fuck you're doing. Talk to people
Yeah, that's what I
online.
do.
I
That's
mean,
what I would
honestly.
do if That's what I would do if I fucked Harry Balls. I would just close my eyes and pray till it ends.
Exactly.
That's what I've been
It's the
doing.
best 35 seconds you ever had.
Yeah, I would just close my eyes and wish he was Officer Oak.
I mean, I call him Jeremy DeWitt, but we'll go with that.
You
Yes.
call him Jeremy DeWitt?
Yeah, that's part of the deal. She calls me. She just keeps hearing
Oh,
Jeremy.
man.
I keep calling him
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
Hey, listen, if anyone's backstage, you guys got to tell me in public chat because, Harry, you were in my first StreamYard ever on the phone, and that was a clusterfuck. And
Yeah,
this
well.
has started off
Yeah.
this is starting off that same way. I'm so rude. Let me say hi to Murph, say hi to Ed, Bootlicker, Be Real, DFK, I miss you, my guy, long time no speak, Bruce, Jessica S, Finn Attic, big shout out to you, KW, Jessica H, I think Jessica H is in here. Is she in here? She is in here. Big shout out to her as well.
Boom, chicka, wah, wah.
She's cool.
So where's Bucket Boy? Is he back in jail? He's been quiet lately.
No, he's out. He did a video the other day.
A couple years, like a week ago.
Bucket Boy, I talked to Bucket Boy this morning, dude. He got a fucking job, and I'm fucking proud of that motherfucker.
Good for him.
Good for him.
He's been out of prison for not even a fucking week, and he already got a fucking job. That is I am a proud papa right now with Bucket Boy.
Okay,
Well,
so
Kev, come on up.
you and I.
Where's he
Oh, I have
living?
to post a link.
You had the Bucket Boy escapes prison panel a couple weeks ago.
A week ago.
And Bucket Boy was talking that he violated the no contact order by just, hey, how you doing? Remember me? It's only Bucket Boy. So I actually watched the video of Bucket Boy and his breaking the no contact order. It was quite funny and quite the opposite of what Bucket Boy claimed. You there, Sancho?
Oh, the fake El Sancho's here.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. Let's have some fun.
Hey. This isn't funny that there's a fake Sancho running around. I
It's
know this
really
should
not.
be expected. I know this should be expected when you hit the big time 1K and all that, since 1K is a big deal in this community. But I don't mind that there's a fake me. I just have an issue with what they're saying.
Yeah, we
Like,
kicked him out of Drama Dome earlier because of the shit they were
literally,
saying.
I didn't
Oh
know who the
yeah.
hell Jeremy Raber is, and like I was
El
accused of
Sancho.
Would
loving
you like me
Amish
to
people.
tell you who he is?
El
Well, you told me
Sancho.
already. You
Oh,
told me already in Discord briefly who he was.
El Sancho.
And
Try to have 5
yes,
people mocking your account.
right. Oh, I know. I mean,
Sancho, did
yeah.
you break 1,000?
You have arrived, El Sancho.
I didn't break 1,000 yet. That's
Oh,
why I'm on at a remote location right now, trying to break
okay.
1,000.
Well, I could give you the 1,000, but you'd have to pay me.
You want me to pay you or fuck you, Odin? You choose.
I mean, I got 30 socks. I could add them to your thing.
You have
At
30
least.
sock accounts. Would that be even like worth it to like get socks to get 1,000 that way, or should I earn it?
Odin, I'm surprised. You've been in this game longer than me, and you have less than me.
Well, the key is not try to get banned. It's, say something and you get banned, you get banned.
Right.
I asked Lady Di one question and I got banned.
Yeah, that piece of shit with Lou Stefano. That other piece of shit.
Well, I just asked her if she would do anal on the first date, and it pissed her off.
God, what kind of bullshit is that?
I
You
wasn't
wanna,
even allowed to come up on panel. I'm so
you,
upset.
Harry, you want to have her ride that with her sandpaper? Whew.
Bro, the second question was wax, shave, or all natural.
Oh man, you need a weed whacker.
See, I
She's all natural.
like the 70s bush.
Yeah, I
Looks
like the Brazilian. Sorry.
Looks like buckwheat and a leg
But
lock.
the bush from the 1970s or 1770s.
Oh yeah, that too. It's like you pull her panties down like a bat flies out of the bush in the backyard and shit.
Let it be known that's not me. Just let it be known.
I like smoking wax. Sancho, did you leave us?
Again?
No, I didn't leave you. I'm right
Oh.
here.
Okay. Let's
Are
see
you
where
getting-
Chit chat. I'm
Are you
chit chatting on mute, my guy.
I get
Are
worried
you
you're
getting-
quiet.
Are you getting head again?
Am I getting head again? No, I'm not getting head at
Taco,
all.
stop doing that on panel. It's
He's getting
gross.
hand.
Taco, take your teeth out again.
Sorry.
Okay. I gotta talk to you tomorrow, Sancho, about Oak actually.
Yeah, he just texted me, the cocksucker. He actually called me a few minutes ago, and I told him I hope something can use it to come on panel tonight.
Did you hear the
Yeah.
accusations that Abrams made the other night?
He texted me about it. It's pretty hilarious. Like, I've already been public on why Oak left, and people
So is
know
Oak.
why Oak left. He was
Right.
he's busy as fuck. Like, he's
Right.
got so much going on. He doesn't need petty drama. He deals with enough drama in his day job, fucking arresting people, and that's why he left.
Right.
Nothing to do with Abrams, nothing to do with any cocksucking cunt like Abrams.
He's going to sit there and say it's his doing, make him look good, or try to be tough.
He takes credit for everything.
He does.
Every time a baby's born, he takes credit. Every time a girl has an orgasm, he takes credit. He takes credit for everything.
Hold on. There's no way Josh can take credit for an orgasm. We've seen that fucking.
Doesn't mean he's doing it. He's just taking credit for it.
He paid the guy to do it for him.
Yeah, apparently, and watched.
His first
and filmed it.
His first child must have came out and punched him in the head and said, "Damn it, you're my dad."
His first child crawled back in and wanted to be fucking reborn again. So yeah, I actually watched that.
His first child's penis was bigger than his.
Well, I call him the walking man clitoris. So yeah, I seen the video of Josh making the accusations that he outed Oak, and I actually remember that stream where Oak was playing with him and trolling Josh, and Josh thought he got something on Oak, and that's why I was confused if that was actually true or not. But I remember we talked to Oak, and Oak told everyone why he was stepping back for a while.
If you've been on YouTube for a while, everybody goes through this. They take a break.
It's funny you said that because I've had that conversation with Kate this weekend, and I'm kind of getting that point myself where I'm, especially everything going on in the country, I'm just kind of over all the drama and these 1A auditors and trying to justify what law enforcement does. It's a
You gotta
never-ending
turn
battle.
Glit
You're
loose.
never convinced them. They simply were not hugged as a child, and they just can't deal with authority figures.
Yeah, it gets to you.
It does.
So
Then you got the
you're
people.
gonna turn Glitter onto the world and just unleash her like that.
Exactly. Well, no. Actually, I have Glitter distract me from the other bullshit. So that's even better.
Can
So
I ask? Listen, Harry. If any of my questions get personal, you can pull the plug. Okay.
that's fine, bro.
When you show interest in someone, do you run their record beforehand?
No, I do not.
He'd
It's
be
actually
screwed. if
it's
he did
actually
that.
against the law for us to do that.
Right.
We can we have to go through a background check every 5 years for one, and we have to take a test every year to maintain our NCIC access. And if we're caught violating that, it's a year in prison and a $5,000 fine. So no.
I mean, it's illegal, but that's not what I asked you.
No, he did not do a background check on me.
Honestly, no. It's not. It's not. The reward's not worth the risk.
Right. Okay. Good answer there.
I showed him all my crazy up front.
So you guys think the Browns are going to do anything tomorrow, Nicholas? I think the Bills are going to beat the fucking Rams. That's for sure.
I think
The
Tampa Bay's
football
gonna fuck
team
everyone
will
up.
win tomorrow.
You think so?
Yeah, we're playing the Browns. Come on.
Oh yeah, we got
I think
Nicholas, who's a big Browns fan down there. Nick, if you want to come up and have a big debate, he's a big Browns fan. Actually, Nick is my favorite person now, besides Jess H, because Nick actually sent me something to let me watch the Bills game last Sunday,
Did you
and
see?
I love
I'm
that
sorry.
man.
Did you see the fake Sancho trolling on Jess?
The fake Sancho
Yes.
was trolling on Jess.
Yeah.
Jess
Yeah.
what? Jessica H or
Yeah.
Jessica Jess?
No, Jessica H.
Jessica H.
Yeah.
Was Jess H in the room?
Yeah. He was just in there. He said something about I can't find it now. He was trolling
What
on
room
her.
was this?
Yours just a few minutes ago.
Oh, a few minutes ago he was trolling Jess H.
Yeah.
So there's a fake me in my own room trolling Jess H.
I think it's the fake you.
Hold on,
What?
I'll get to it.
Cause
What did it
was,
say?
I'm trying to find it right now, buddy.
I
I got
gotta
one
be
here
right back.
that says, "I'm chasing Jess H, and she knows it."
Oh, that's me. I said that.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Oh, I know that. She knows I'm chasing her.
Oh, my bad.
She's playing hard to get, but she knows I'm chasing her. No, that wasn't a fake me. That's
Okay.
a real me.
All right, cool. Well, more power to you, bro.
You see how I changed the profile picture?
Yeah.
I changed it because of the other person who's using my old picture. So now I'm like a cartoon Mexican superhero with a sombrero and cha-chas.
Nice.
Is that what they call it? Cha-chas?
You
I call
got
them breasts.
you got
Like
chi-chis?
mariachi cha-chichis? Chi-chis?
Oh,
Sounds
mariachi.
like Chi-chi sounds like pussy.
No, pussy's
Maracas.
Maracas.
Maracas. Thank you. Maracas.
Google
Nicholas,
is your
that's
best friend.
Nicholas, you're right. You can't win with them guys, buddy. I've conceded that.
Put user in time. Oh, I can still do my stuff, but okay. Oh, that's how you highlight comments. Thank you, man. I haven't did a mobile stream in so fucking long. Like, this is crazy. That's what you've been doing all along. I don't know what that means. So, what have you two done for fun
Each other.
today? You just hang out with each other and chit chat and talk?
Yeah, we just chit chat and talk. That's all we do.
Play some Parcheesi.
Some Yahtzee.
Any sparks?
Absolutely. I'm
Any,
way out of my league. She's phenomenal.
she's out of your league?
Yeah, she's amazing. So
Yeah, that's the
Bullshit.
issue with girls that are out of your league.
I catfished him.
she did.
Harry, is she
You-
holding a knife to your neck, forcing you to say that?
I'm blinking
Is your
3
life
times.
at risk
Needs
right
help. Oh, and I'm blinking 3 times. I need help.
You're screwed because she ain't going to kill me.
No, she
Hey,
really
Gary,
is awesome.
is she really awesome?
Yeah, she really is. We're gonna see where it goes and just play it by ear, and
And I'll dump him tomorrow when he
probably
leaves.
she'll break my heart tomorrow.
So how far, like, distance are you guys without obviously doxing yourselves? Are we talking mile-wise? Are we talking, like, 3 hours apart, 4 hours apart, or what?
About 7.
7 hours
Yeah.
apart. So that's a challenge if you're 7 hours apart.
See, it's not though. I mean, like I grew up down in Florida, and I go down and visit my friends all the time, and it's only about an 8.5, 9 hour drive from where I currently
Hmm.
live. So when I have my long weekends, it's you get up early in the morning, you get out of the way, and then you have the whole weekend to enjoy each other and do shit.
Hmm.
So,
I know, but like, it's better to have like everyday
oh, I agree.
contact.
And so, this is the infancy stage of where we're at, and if we get to that point, then there's compromises that can be made. Um, my job allows me to be mobile, hers does too. So, there's also we live in an area that there's a lot of beautiful spots around us to go to in the mountains and stuff. We can meet halfway. So, but I mean, it is a challenge, you're right. But like I said, we'll work through that, and if it's worthwhile, like I said, we'll see where it goes.
And plus, I'm pregnant.
7.5 months, first date. I'm fucking wrecked. I got skills. That's all I'm saying. She says it's mine, so
We're gonna go with it.
yeah, I believe it. So, what's new in Sancho Land? Are you doing the Hot What's on Monday?
Yeah, we're doing the end of the series. We're doing the end of the Holtzclaw series on
Okay.
Monday.
Do
If
you
you're not
have?
fucking around, I would like you and Matt on.
Yeah, I'll definitely come
And
up. I should not be a problem. You're on at 6. I
we're
took
working on a couple big names that have been involved that paved the way
very
as
cool.
well. And I'm, you know, working on some big interviews. I think I told you guys about the sergeant, the Los Angeles police sergeant,
Sergeant,
who, yeah,
Sergeant.
former, they were on CNN actually.
nice.
Yeah, as a former LAPD, they have a book out called Black and Blue, and she was on CNN like 2 days ago. So I'm going to be interviewing her in a couple days, and um, I'm currently at a secret location
Nice,
right now in the bunker.
very cool. And
So
Nicholas, actually, it's Glenn Serio's baby when she picked him up that night. She finally arrived.
Yeah,
And
Nick, you wouldn't go pick him up, and I
yep.
ended up picking him up, and now I'm pregnant with Glenn's baby.
Back to Hollowitz for a minute. I'm sorry, is how you pronounce his name? When's his next appeal go to trial?
he's been. Are you asking me when his next appeal goes to trial?
Yeah,
Who are we talking about again?
Daniel.
Oh, Holtzclaw. He
Yeah,
he has no appeal. He lost his appeal.
I thought. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
I thought.
lost his appeal.
I thought she said
There's
she
a
had one more.
there's a civil law. There's a lawsuit going on right now that is gonna be going on. That's gonna make some damage, in my opinion. There's the link to come up for anybody who wants to come up. There's the link to come up. And Jessica S. Hello, Nicholas. Hello. Audit everywhere. What's up? Yeah, the I don't know if you saw the big part about the appeal where there was a behind the doors like meeting and with the DA and the police, and he got railroaded in that as well, and there was surveillance of it. Like, I don't want to get into too much because on Monday is going to be the big one, but
Right.
we're going to put a big, bow on this. I hope we change people's minds. I hope we open up their minds and change their perspectives on this. And I know the first episode, I got a lot of hate, and I know a lot of people hated me for even bringing this subject up. And I think I changed that narrative now after 3 episodes. Hopefully, I did.
I think so. The one thing that sticks in my mind that gives me any glimmer of that he's innocent is when the verdicts are read.
Oh, Liberty Bird. Liberty Bird. My guy.
Was
I
good.
know when he broke down and stuff, that was
Yeah.
emotional.
Mhm.
Hey, Bird.
That's a viral video now.
Was good,
Like
Audi.
his breakdown. Yeah, anti-cop people love that.
That's the
You know-
one glimmer of hope I get that he's innocent. Usually guilty people don't respond quite that dramatically. And it was so instantaneous, it did not appear to be faked.
Yeah, well, the contact DNA thing is huge.
Yes.
A lot of people have kind of contacted him in jail. I'm getting distracted right now very easily, sorry. People who contacted him in jail, like, absolutely love him, spoke very highly of him, all that stuff. And, yeah.
Taco, put your shell back on. You're distracting El Sancho.
Well, he needs to shave. I'm getting too much hair in my teeth.
Wow. Sancho, you fucking hairy bastard. I'll call you hairy balls from now on.
Who, me?
Yeah. Sancho says you're leaving hair in his teeth.
Yeah. Who are we talking about, guys? I get lost when you guys
Oh
do
my
the.
god.
I love when you're high.
I
You
get
can't keep
lost
up.
when you do the gay stuff with me, man. What are we talking about? Who am I supposedly fucking now?
You said Taco was blowing you. I said Taco, put
Yes,
your shell
Taco
back
was
on.
blowing me.
Yes.
Yes, Taco was blowing me. Taco still here?
Yes. Under your
What's up,
desk.
Taco?
He can't
Hold on,
talk.
guys.
His
Hold
mouth's
on.
busy.
Can we acknowledge Gary in here, please?
Hi, Gary.
Yeah, I'm
Hi,
right here.
Gary.
Howdy.
Are you there, Gary?
Sancho, you are stoned, man.
Gary,
Yeah,
are you there, my guy?
Yeah, Gary's here.
Yes, I am here. I'm way
Is this
on
the
the other
first?
side
Is this the first time you've been on a panel?
on your panel.
I appreciate you, man. Hey,
I've
Citizen
been on.
Slave, what's going on over there? Yeah, we don't discuss that name anymore, by the way. That begins with a B and ends with an E.
I think Bird's having a cookout.
What is he doing?
It's
Bird, what are
Mr.
you doing
Slave.
over there? Birdie,
This
what are you
right,
doing, Birdie?
yeah, this right here is the fires right outside of my house.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is it
so I'm
getting
just
better or is it getting worse?
no, it's getting worse here. I'll see if I can't zone in on some of it for you guys. There you go. So yeah, it's getting closer and closer, man.
What
This
directions
stuff.
are heading?
Right now, it's heading. My understanding is west, directly toward my place. That's the big one right there that you see all lit up. That's the one that I'm really concerned about.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Get
is
in
what
the
it
car and
is.
get the hell out of there, man.
Oh, I'm not there, man. This is a camera that they got set up for me, so I can kind of check things out. So that's just my phone that you guys are looking at. See my little hand right here? Yeah. Bam. So, but this is the live view of what's going on right now as we speak. So yeah, I just sit back and I watch it.
So, Bert, I've kind of disappeared and not followed you much lately, and I think you went to court recently regarding your case at the CDC, correct?
Yes and no. So nothing's really happened with court so far.
Okay.
And it's all kind of just out there. The good news is though, is they did remove the sign. So they had the no trespassing, prosecutors will be violated sign, and that is no longer there. So that's kind of cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's a small win.
That's a big one, actually, bro. I mean, I know I rag on auditors and cop watchers quite a bit about when they have victories and stuff, but to me, that is a victory. I mean, you did make a change based on your activism. I mean, I think that's a cool victory.
I am pretty proud in that sense that, we actually did get something accomplished. At the same time, I'm still going through the criminal proceedings. So
Right.
it really kind of leaves me a little butthurt to know that I just got done doing all this winning. And as far as they're even going to be doing construction on the road to create new turnaround. If you know about civil construction, it's nothing to take lightly, and it's quite lengthy in process and expense. So yeah, but they're going the distance.
That's
but at
awesome.
the same time, they won't even respond to us to give us any information on the review that they had, and they're keeping it hush hush. It's client attorney privilege, and they're going to continue to try to criminalize me until I either cave or win.
Now, have they offered you a plea of any sorts, or?
Yeah, I got in a couple of pleas before shit really hit the fan, and I went out there the second time for my protest, which is what got us results. My original plea bargain was dismissal if I took a 1-hour class for making better choices.
Wow.
Sounds like my life in general. I need that class.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest, I was like, what do you mean making better decisions? Like, what decisions do I need to make better? I had the right to be doing what I was doing. I did everything in my opinion the right way. So I was on some fuck you. And my shit attitude, in turn, earned me an additional charge for trespassing, just like the first one with a resisting arrest. But the good news, they've already gotten to a plea bargain on that one. They're willing to drop it to a non-criminal charge of disorderly noise ordinance if I take the plea that they're offering me. However, with the consequences to the plea they are offering me, I am kind of back to I'll just throw money at this and we'll drag this out. I think we're already past speedy trial and everything else, so they can pretty much get bent, I think, by the end of the day.
Interesting. I mean, that class is sounding kind of good now, isn't it?
You know what's funny is actually when I went out and I did what I did and I caught the resisting arrest charge, that's the first thing I told my lawyer. You know, when I lawyered up, I was like, okay, well, I'm ready to take that class for making better choices now. And I think I earned that. You know, now mind you guys, like I don't think typically that would be appropriate, but this is my real problem is that, you know, when I take it to the supervisory staff of the police department and you can't get any resolve, and you're talking to people like the major and the captains, and then they turn around, they're like, yeah, we'll look into this and we'll figure this out and see if we can't just, you know, get you taken care of. And then they're like, we're gonna let this lay with the DA's office afterwards, and they know that they're wrong. That's the worst part, right? They already knew that they fucked up, but then they're like, no, we're going to let the DA deal with this. It really will piss you off. But what's worse is when you take it to the DA and not the low guy, you take it to his supervisor after, you know, he offers you that plea, and that DA looks at all your evidence and then says that there's processes for this and he won't accept it. That right there, my friends, is what set me off and ultimately what led to me deciding to go out and cop that extra charge. Right. So,
well, hey,
so
Bird.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, Kev.
I got a little problem with you, Liberty Bird.
I mean, that sounds like everybody else in my life. What's going on?
I heard you're doing a VFW bootleg ratchet funeral in a parking lot. Is that true?
Hold on. Time out. I am doing a what?
A bootleg VFW outlet ratchet funeral with no dead body in a parking lot. And Joe Cool is actually showing up. And I told Joe this morning when he shows up that he's going to be in for a gigantic disappointment because there's no dead body.
Actually, there is a dead body, if it makes any consolation. We actually procured an entire whole dead body just for this event. Roasted in my oven for 8 hours prior to
you're not going to have
showing
a
up.
real dead. You're not going to have a real dead body.
Well, I mean, it's a bird.
It's a dead bird.
I
love animals, my guy.
I mean, have you never been to Thanksgiving? Have you really
got
not
turkey from the store?
See, this is why fucking Sancho's so ungrateful. He's never experienced a real fucking Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
I don't eat turkey, dude.
Sancho, how high are you tonight?
Okay. So,
can I have some?
I have like
absolutely. All you got to do is show up to protest.
Stuffing, corn, shit like that. I don't fuck with turkey.
So we're having a Thanksgiving meal at your protest.
I'm down with it. Food, and I'm.
See, you got to stuff your turkeys like an Abraham.
Is that how you're providing food at the funeral? It's going to be a turkey.
Dude, I mean, we're eating the carcass of the dead Liberty, dude. Like the Liberty Bird's gonna be there, bro, and I'm not gonna say no. So
what kind of permits do you need to have a funeral like this at a parking lot? Any?
Well, that's funny. That's funny that you asked. So originally, I asked CSU just that, and you know what their response was? They don't require permits. However, they highly suggest that I pay them a huge chunk of change to run security for my event. And I told them, why would I pay you money to run an event that is against the way that you run your security?
And pay you.
So let me walk you through. I don't know if you heard it this morning, but Joe and I were talking. He was on live and he goes, yeah, I'm taking a couple of days off. Then I'm going to go to Colorado and do some shit with Liberty Bird about some funeral, some shit. I don't know what he's got planned over there.
Right on.
And I told him what it was. I said, do you realize it's in a parking lot? He goes, what the fuck? I go, it's going to be the first funeral in a parking lot you've ever been to.
Well, it is my plan to actually run the procession straight into Frank Johnson's office and see what the captain thinks about that. But we'll see how far we make it into the building.
Hey, Bird, you should go to one of those pet cemeteries and get like a pet casket and put the bird in a pet casket.
Yes. Well, I
Why
can
don't you just use a shoebox?
No, they actually make pet caskets.
Dude, so you got to stuff your turkey, dude, like Abrams gets stuffed in a corner. You know what I mean? You got to pack it out with your fist. You pack it out with your fist, dude.
You got to tenderize
it. Plenty of fucking broth in it. Yeah. Meat cleaver a little bit.
No, don't put no DNA on it.
No, you don't want to catch the.
I thought we were talking about jail. So
what? I mean, I'm just fascinated with this parking lot, like memorial. Like, are we dressing up? Is there a dress code? Like,
oh yeah.
Like, am I going to see Citizen Slave in a? I mean, I'm fascinated by how this is going to go down, and this is coming from somebody who had his own funeral and rose up from the ground afterwards.
Got to wear a top hat and suit.
No, not a top hat, but I'll definitely be wearing a nice shiny suit, bro. I'll be looking good, like $1 million. And who knows? I might even shave the side whiskers off my face and just leave the goat going.
You should do like a New Orleans funeral.
Oh,
the bands from New Orleans and shit, like a parade.
Nice. Just throw a keg right there in front of the PD.
Oh yeah, I'd come.
You gonna let Joe Cool say a few words?
Fuck yeah, get Joe burning the blunt, the big ganja blunt, fucking like Cheech and Chong.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll write Frank Johnson an email and see if he's willing to host my wake at his house.
All right, so Sancho, a serious question for you, bro. I got a show idea for you.
Hey, you talking about me? Because my Bluetooth just got dangled out. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Give me a second. You guys carry on. My Bluetooth. Someone just knocked my Bluetooth out.
All right.
Check this out, Kevin.
Holy fuck.
Are we hosting it again?
No, he's showing his fires.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, that's right outside my house.
Hey, I'm back now. What's your question for me?
All right, so it's actually more of a show idea, and we kind of talked about it the other night, but I'm being dead serious about it because I know how much I despise.
They're gonna have to evacuate you again.
I am evacuated. This is on my phone.
I think you and 702 should do a 1-hour panel to air your grievances on both sides.
Hold on, let me ask my advisory board. Should I do a panel with
I think I was told to fuck off just then.
You didn't tell me. I didn't say fuck off. I'm just asking. I'm asking my advisory board.
Oh, okay.
Should I do an hour panel with 702? All right.
I would go with no. And let me tell you why. Is because 702's gotten all the information in the world about the company she keeps, and she ultimately decides to still entertain it. So therefore, I don't think that you can really reach out to someone and try to help them if they're not willing to accept the help in the first place.
Are you aware of the Discord situation, Liberty Bird?
No. Someone kind of.
We haven't talked. We haven't talked in a couple days.
Yeah.
I got to be really inside baseball with you, Liberty Bird, because do you remember we had a discussion and you thanked me and you said that's the reason I don't want to box him now? Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, it came out. Yeah, she announced it on her show the other day.
No.
702 announced that he has the HIV, allegedly, mind you.
Your opinion.
In your opinion.
But you know what? I'm going to give you my opinion for a second. This is the same people that sit there and joked around, made all kinds of funny names with people, calling Golden Knives names, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Women, bitches, C words, all kinds of stuff like that. And now she decides that she doesn't like AFA anymore. They get into it. And then everybody else is supposed to say, "Oh, welcome to the family," or I finally seen the light. It's kind of weird to me.
Oh, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm on Discord with Sancho and Massel and all these guys, and we had this conversation. I think it's a big triangle to protect Josh's channel when he goes to prison.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too. He's going to have someone run it.
Right. And they're going to be driving content to it for AdSense. And I guarantee you, Josh has been storing videos like left and right for them to put out. And the more drama they can cause between their 3 channels now, that'll drive more AdSense to him to go to his channel.
Right.
No one's buying their bullshit. I don't buy Paulie's, I don't buy hers, and I don't buy Brian's. I think all 3 of them are in it together. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first person saying, hey, I fucked up. I was wrong. But no one in Discord, no one in Masshole is buying this whole shenanigans that they've all had to come to Jesus because Josh is going to prison.
There you go.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Why would she? I mean, I already asked him if he had it, and he said no. So, like, I mean, there are people that have known about this for months and longer than months. Like, and I'm sure, you know. So I just don't know why, timing-wise, she would just show up. I think she was trying to impress Masshole Report and me and drop this news to get our acceptance. Maybe I don't really know how to put that into perspective here.
So I gotta say it, guys. I gotta say it. You know what? Like, I love being here. Like, I think, Sancho, you're very objective and you're very in tune to, you know, everything as it is sitting at as a whole, right? This universal stage of good versus evil we have going on. I gotta say though, I don't feel that way about Masshole, man. I feel Masshole's very one-sided opinion, you know, and I find it interesting that they don't take the time to actually acknowledge, you know, good things or good people, you know. And I'm not saying that they have to run a story on me or anything, but you can even take my experience, you know, like that's something that they won't ever cover. Why? Because it was actually something that was for a purpose and wound up having, you know, an actual good result to some degree. And I feel like they'll ignore that just to run bad press on, you know, what they consider to be a frauditor. I kind of see a problem with that.
Drama sells.
Well, I respect what you're saying, Liberty, and but on the flip side, I gotta be honest, I don't work for Masshole. I do spend a lot of time with them. I think it's more to expose the abuse that, even the more frequent abuse going on in the 1A community and the cop watcher community. I'm not sure if you've seen, and I hate even referencing it, but the furry potato video where she's outside of a veterinary clinic and she's harassing an old lady who's putting her dog down. Then she's outside some lady's house, saying her pussy's all stretched out and completely berating this lady in her own driveway. I think they're more interested in exposing those type of situations. And you're right, there aren't a lot of good ones on. I was on Sancho's panel with Laura Shark the other day. There are some fantastic auditors out there, and I think you're a good one too. And there are some good stories that do happen. But I also think on the flip side, until there is a better consensus of you guys calling the bad ones out, kind of like everyone claims call the bad cops out, until everyone starts calling the bad auditors out and chastising them and forcing them from your community, it's more important to focus on them and expose them.
Well, I'll be straight with you, man. Like the kind of eerie fucking status of an auditor, you know, kind of fucking irritates me. And so much so that you have people like Abrams supposedly as the leaders of the auditing movement. It just makes me remove myself from the auditing community, period. Like, I don't even consider myself an auditor. I don't even want to label it cop watching. At this point, I just want to look at it straight as, yeah, I'm press. I'm press. I'm constitutionally protected. Go fuck yourself. Outside of that, I don't want to be involved with these labels. And a lot of that has to do with not wanting to be involved with the community. I think that Masshole kind of focuses on, right? So I don't disagree with some of their perspectives, and I've seen plenty of videos that I do agree with. I just find that it's a lot harder to get people like me to actually, you know, give it relevance when you see nothing but stereotypes and hatred towards one group of people being pushed on to the agenda of your channel. I mean, that'd be like me going out and just going cop hating every time and be like, it's an unreasonable search, even though I'm looking at this dude and he's actually doing a reasonable search, right? The driver's arrested. He can search anywhere within her reach without consent. Why? Because she's in custody.
Right.
You know? So
So these are things important, I think, for us to point out, though, because I think that without me pointing out the good in these cops that I see when I see it happening the right way, it really makes it hypocritical, for me to go out there and tell you that these are the things that they shouldn't be doing, or this isn't okay when it's happening in front of you. I just think that it would be a little harder to persuade people that are typically pro cop to believe my side of the story if I'm always one sided.
Fair enough, and I respect that, but I kind of, it's a double edged sword, and I kind of agree with the angle they're taking as far as exposing those people right now. And unfortunately, like I said, I have gotten to know you through Sancho. I think what you do is good. I think it's great that you point out the good cops as well. But I think there's so many auditors out there, and it's growing more and more into frauders, that it is important in bringing them to the forefront. Yes, negative news does sell. Negative press does sell. Negative stories do bring in clicks and views.
That's very true.
But unless you expose these people, they're kind of buried in the background. And unfortunately, you're right. You have separated yourself. However, you're still lumped in with that.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. But I guess I could just continue to try to separate myself from the masses, with the way that I deal with my shit. But at the same time, I'm just kind of on some like situational awareness. Everything's different on every given day.
No, fair enough, bro. Back to what I said,
Hey,
though.
Sancho.
I'm sorry.
Going back to 702.
Let me kind of jump in with the Massel thing, and then I'll pass it off to you, Taco. Hello, DDT. I think, Bird, there's a lot of things that Kate does behind the scenes that nobody realizes. That's awesome, and I can vouch for, and I can tell you the level of work that her and her team do are amazing. The research and everything.
Yeah, it seems to be well researched. I'll give you that.
The research, the contacts, pulling things off is impressive. I mean, they got 11K subs in 6 months, and here I am bragging about getting 1,000 in under 4. So that should tell you. I mean, they're a bigger team than I am. I'm one person, but you've gotta acknowledge their hustle and their grind, and not only that, but the entertainment value from people like High Fixer, Kate, etc. They're entertaining people that people enjoy watching.
All right, you ready for me?
Yep, let's hear it, Taco.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
For 702, I don't think you should give her the time of day, because I think the whole thing is, fake, and I don't think you should give her the time of day, because they're going to use that against you. They're going to be like, oh, Sancho let her on the panel, and either they made up or they talked, and he fell for this line or that line or whatever. And I just don't think you should give her the time of day for any of that crap.
Let me respond to that. And here's the only reason I think he should. Everyone likes to separate themselves from the idiot Brian and the idiot Abrams. For being 1A activists, so-called, they're so quick to silence anyone who does not agree with them or drink their Kool-Aid. And no matter how much venom Sancho might have towards her, to show that he's the bigger man, to say, hey, listen, you want to say what's on your mind, you want to clear the air between you and I, fine, I'll give you that avenue to do that, but I'm going to speak my mind as well. And I'm not going to silence you, and you're not going to silence me this time. Because that's their motive. If you don't agree with them, if you don't like their so-called activism or the way they do their activism, you are a troll, and you are out of the community.
I can see what you're saying, but listen to this. She's only out of that community because of a fight between her and Josh. It wasn't like she was defending the people that they were putting down. It wasn't like she was standing, let's say, for Sancho up for him, or Paulie for even that matter. And she still would have been part of their crew hadn't there been maybe an issue between them.
Absolutely.
It doesn't. What she did to people. And then she's trying, oh, I'm sorry. Did she say she's sorry to you, Sancho? Did she say she's sorry to Golden Eyes? Did she say she's sorry to
No,
all the other people?
she hasn't really apologized.
Yeah.
She tried to dox me for about 6 weeks. I put it in Discord, like all the videos of her begging people to dox me. And then she went on her panel like, "Oh, I would never dox anyone." Like DFK's in the chat. DFK knows the amount of effort that woman did to dox me.
Yet, if you Sanchez, yet if you want free speech from her and their channel, you gotta allow it in your channel.
Yeah,
I just
I'm
know
trying
you've
to
never
be
had
more.
any of the NN.
Yeah,
You've never had any of the NNE crew on your panels,
I know.
and
Actually, that's not
if
true. We had
she's
Indie News
on,
Now.
she's going to use that. If you have her on, she's going to use that as a point of pride if she ever goes back.
It's not a point of pride, though. It's because Sancho will be controlling the narrative and controlling his channel. She has her in that group, and I lump her into that, has abused Sancho for 7 months almost, and with no evidence, no proof, because of their excuse he's an avatar. Well, fuck them. This is his chance to say, listen, you want to clear the air, let's sit down one-on-one. Well, everyone's invited. No one else is coming on until we're done, and we're going to air this out. If she has information, she knows about the list. She knows it was all bullshit. It's her opportunity to come clean and say, yes, I was complicit in this. Yes, I owe you an apology. Yes, I owe Golden Eyes an apology, and see if she's actually willing to do that.
No,
not,
you know that will never happen, dude. That's like
exactly.
convincing a drunk to leave the brandy alone, bro.
Exactly. Hey,
It's a
Josh,
losing
welcome to the
battle.
panel, or welcome to the stream, buddy.
Well
Josh
said here.
Abrams joined us.
Where?
Under Martin Berry.
Martin Berry?
Yeah.
DFK for Justice is under Martin Berry. This one under Martin Berry?
Yeah. Absolutely no one but you will have no life.
No, he is saying that it is Martin Berry, Sancho.
Martin Berry is Josh.
Jim Walbert's in the house.
Jim's in every house.
Jim Walbert is in the house, everybody.
Yeah, he is. He's right there.
Does anybody know who Rick Productions is?
This is Josh Martin Berry.
I do,
absolutely
Kev.
no.
Martin Berry was the name of the guy, his husband, who went to jail for doing the kids.
Oh.
Hey, when's the last time I brought up Josh Abrams, by the way?
Oh,
Sancho.
I really want to hear him drunk slurring like I did last night. Him and Toothless Wonder.
Never.
I think it was me that brought him up.
Do you remember Rick Productions or Strain King?
I don't know anything about Stream King. No,
Dude, it was a travesty. Let me bust it out, Kevin. So what happened was Jeff and fucking Jeff is here is like, yeah, this is my new friend, you know, and he's you know, kind of different and stuff, but you know, we want to support him, so everybody go support him. So we give this guy thousands of subs, dude, or at least close to 1,000, at least a few hundred, right? Yeah. And next thing you know, dude, this guy starts running live streams, and Jeff's like, go over and support this guy. So I show up for this dude's first live stream because my homie Jeff was like, go support this guy. And then we find out that he supports his husband, who is a sex predator / pedophile.
With the name, and the guy's name, we believe, is Martin Berry. So that's why.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yep. And there it is. So now you guys know the story. Don't support Rick Productions. Don't support Martin Berry, and that's why.
Yep. Sick stuff.
Oh, Martin, you were talking a lot of shit. Where are you now?
Well, Josh, we talked about your titties because you have nice titties for a little boy.
Guys, I'm knee deep in an argument right now. Did that sound stupid what I said besides this morning? When was the last time I talked about him? Because I'm being told that was the dumbest thing I've said so far tonight. No. It's a compliment.
It's early, though.
No, it was me that was bringing it up. Remember, I was talking about stuffing the turkey and how you have to pound it in there?
Yeah.
All right, so it's not that dumb, right?
No. And plus, Josh is always good for good content. I mean, he's got tits for a man. I mean,
it's not the dumbest thing I've heard in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah. I've said some dumb things. Listen, if there's anybody in StreamYards, I kind of have to hear the beep. So I'm going to keep an eye on the guest thing. I am at a secret location right now, and yeah, go on, guys, carry on.
Sancho, why don't you just tell them that you're with us and let it just all out? Tell them we got a threesome going on, and it's all good.
You want me to say I'm with who?
With us, me and Harry.
I am in the middle between Hairy Balls and Glitterbug right now, everybody.
You're the pivot man.
So you're bi, huh?
A thick
You
hand.
swing both ways, Sancho, huh?
No, I just wanted, two guys at once. Just one time in my life, to cross it off my bucket list, and I thought I'd choose both of these fools.
And we digress.
And there it is, Josh, coming to a hotel room near you where you can sit in the corner.
We gave her a roofie and punched her.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I'm at the bunker, Jim.
Just don't show this video to all your auditing friends.
Exactly. It's the Josh Abrams dating card. A roofie and a punch to the head. Welcome aboard.
This card is shaped as a tow truck.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm just gonna say allegedly, dude. There might be a video on Pornhub right now, dude, of News New England's wife and Josh.
Oh, well.
Just throwing it out there.
Well, the upskirt picture that they took the other day.
It's your opinion.
It's my opinion.
Yeah.
Thus, I can't be sued.
It could just be lookalike. It could just be lookalike, but who knows? It might be the real deal.
I don't know. After seeing News New England's wife's upskirt, I was craving Arby's. I'm going to leave that out there.
That's funny. I felt like lumpia.
Dried out and crunchy.
Okay, I guess we're taking over the panel again since Sancho's like doing something else.
I'm right here, my guys.
I'm
listening. I am having a battle right now, but it's not a battle, y'all know. A High Desert, what's going on, my guy?
Walbert, come on up,
the
buddy.
High Desert's in the house. Joker Doc, what's up, my guy? Police De-Escalation Task Force, welcome to the panel tonight.
You know what I'd really like, Sancho? I'd really like to see Murph
my face?
get up here. No, I want Murph to come hang out with us.
I'm leaving.
Jim Walbert's in the house, everybody.
Hey, guys. Hey,
What's up, Jim?
I just want to tell Harry Ball suck my dick. And then secondly...
No, it's mine.
Why are you mad at me, Jim?
So he said tonight in his stream, I don't know why he said it, but he said my full name and was like, and he said I'd be in jail. And like did a toast to me tonight. I thought it was so poetic, but if you're listening, Josh, I did say that, but it's inevitable, dude. Whether I said it was the last court date or it's the next one, you're going, bro. Bye. So anyway, how's everybody's night going?
Not bad.
I'm also at the bunker. My bunker might be different than your bunker, but
yep.
I am.
I
Did
like
you
Albert.
have to steal someone's Wi-Fi in your bunker?
Oh no! I'm hooked up with which I have a VPN.
You're good to go with your VPN, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very exposed right now.
Jaw Albert might be just on to something here. I think that he might be giving us some good premonition for the future. I mean, if he were to like come out of left field right now and give me lotto numbers, I'd write them down.
So, I never had a VPN or anything like that, but I thought my PC was infected for some reason. Like I got paranoid. It booted really slow one day and it said like blackhawk.exe. And I like went on the web and like start searching and got paranoid and was like, better reactivate my security service. And then I did a full scan, nothing. Pay a year for that shit for nothing. You don't need that shit.
Oh, my lips are numb. Hey, Jimmy. Walbert. Jimmy.
Try this. Jimmy Johns.
James, can you hear him? Jim Walbert,
Yeah.
Can you hear Heavy Balls?
Yeah, I hear him.
Are you really mad at me, bro?
No. I was joking with you. I'm joking.
I ignored you on purpose.
No. I took my hoodie. Did you just say something now? Because I literally took my hoodie off, and I had to take my headphones off to take my hoodie off. So if you literally said something a split second ago, I did not hear it.
Yeah, I was like Jimmy.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it's like, are you really mad? I was kind of scared.
No, you said it was funny that you said that, but then like earlier were you in there earlier when we were all gigging out in voice chat, and I was just in there. I wasn't talking at all, and somebody was like, voice chat is bumping, and then somebody was like, yeah, it's probably Walbert talking. Nobody else can get a word in. I'm like, wait, you fucking dick, you're not even in here, and I haven't said a word in an hour. It was, people just having fun in chat. It's what we do. People think we're trolls. We all have fun, man. Like, have fun.
Walbert,
what?
What's your take on that whole 702 Discord thing? And was I a bad boy at all in that?
No. All I was saying was, like, all I was saying was, like, if somebody, I just felt like people were ganging on her. And I kind of know what it feels like to be like everybody. You feel like you're in a corner and she was kind of looking for an outlet. Do I believe for a second that she was 100% fate? Like, not at all. I was just saying, like, let her stay here just to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't saying anybody was wrong, because you can't be wrong in general chat.
Like Sancho's place is the place to dump your frickin' hookers, dude. I mean, you don't just like open up the car door, push him out to his front porch, and say, "See ya."
Why?
I just think, like, my Streamlabs, like, it says no doxing is the first rule, and I just think, like, someone that has been trying to dox me for so long, and I had an opportunity to go at her, I took it. Because the first time everyone calmed me down when she was an admitted spy, and I got emails confirming that she was a spy. And, like, I forgave her that time, and then she goes around lying and says that I never doxed anybody. You were trying to dox me. I'll dox myself right now if I want to. I don't give a flying fuck, but who are you to dox me?
Oh, yeah, 100%. And
that's why with me it's different, There's a lot. I mean, listen.
Yeah, people should be doing that, period, man. Like, I wouldn't do it to my worst enemy, bro.
This is a very unlikable person who got a lot of hate, and I was like the tamest. Everyone else was going after appearance and all this other stuff, and I was simply playing the video of her begging for me to be doxxed. And DFK had a little part about that. DFK, you heard the whole shit she was doing. But listen, I'm on some shit right now. Like, my advisor told me to do it. I got to do it. I got to listen to her.
So you're going to bring 702 up?
Bring her up right now, bitch. Bring her up. Sorry. Bring her.
Yeah.
Get up there, bitch. Get up there.
There you go.
Send her a link. Let's go.
I got a question for you, Liberty Bird.
Wow. All right, man. I got an answer.
I hope it's a good one. How far away are those fires from you?
Less than a mile at this point.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm in north part of Oregon, about halfway across the state, and we got all those fires on the west coast between California, Oregon, and Washington, and we got socked in with smoke. And I mean, it was thick and solid for like over a week. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, it's not looking really good. So you can see this is pointed southwest, or really that's that's southeast right there, really. So a whole lot. Shit, you gotta give me 1 second, guys.
Oh, we just lost him. Hey, my connection's been great ever since the fuckaroo in the first 10 minutes, Harry Balls.
Yeah, it's like your first show all over again, huh?
Hey, DFK.
Yeah, you were there on the first show.
DFK.
You and Harry Balls were on the first show. It was horrendous.
DFK, he's not actually at home right now.
Oh, I know.
No, I'm not. I'm not at home.
No, I meant Liberty Bird.
No, yeah, this is on my phone, dude. So they actually set up a camera just outside of my place. Literally, dude, this is the first major road outside of my house. And, they're kind of just showing what's going on. And
so you're using your phone to view what's on the camera at your house?
Yeah, well, so right now I'm actually down in the flatlands because we all got evac'd, right? So, I mean, the fire is so close that the ambers off of this fire where it's currently located could very well wind up on my roof. And so right now what they're primarily doing tonight is they're trying to maintain this line. and they're doing spot checks and checking out all the residential areas to make sure that nothing is spot firing there on the properties. And so that's why you're seeing these vehicles running up and down these roads, because that's pretty much, all emergency vehicles checking stuff out.
And they won't let you try to be at your house and keep the water on the roof and try to keep it from getting lit.
No. So, I mean, the first thought is this, dude, because like I'm kind of on some like the guys from Mount St. Helens, man. Like I'll burn up with stuff. If you guys see this fire right there, the one I'm pointing at now, that's the one that's really kind of scaring me, because that's the one that's most likely willing to come and fuck with my house. And that's about a mile out. Everything just jumped the road, I guess, that we were hoping that it wasn't going to jump. And, the areas that I hunt, fish, play in, dude, all this stuff is what's now up in flames. In fact, I'm going to be doing a couple of things, because there's going to be lots of, dude, like my residency up there is interesting, because I service approximately 80% senior citizens.
Wow.
And these senior citizens are all going to be returning to their homes, and their homes are going to be full of smoke damage, and it's going to stink. So right now we're trying to, like I set up a PayPal pool and stuff. I think I'll be running some stuff to actually start with helping the elderly people. This is also going to help my business by generating, a stream for me to, have work while we're doing this at a discount rate for seniors and stuff. But we're going to do what we can to raise some money from the public to give away ultimately free paint jobs to these interiors of these seniors with scented paint to help with the smoke smell. We'll see how it plays out.
That's pretty cool. Who set the cameras up for you, Bird?
So these cameras are actually set up by some technological company out of Colorado. And so their technology is they actually have a camera on a tripod out there, and it's pretty beefy. And it does the rotation. That way they have the ability to constantly monitor how far out these fires are from that camera system, and they can monitor them on when it starts jumping over to this side of this current road. Because if it comes over to where this camera is, dude, you can guarantee my house will be no more.
Wow.
Do you have access to the camera yourself? You're able to turn it, or are you watching a feed?
Yeah, so it's a feed. I do not have access to turn the camera, but it constantly rotates. So this camera is constantly doing a turn, rotate, and then it'll focus in on areas of concern. That's why when you notice when it gets over to like this stuff, it does that zoom in thing real quick, and then it backs out. So yeah, they got some pretty interesting technology, and I got to say I'm actually kind of happy, because it looks like these fires have actually died down a lot over the last 2 hours. However, you know how that goes. As soon as
you got a lot of woods around you?
Unfortunately, I am surrounded by beetle kill. So literally, that stuff burns so hot and so fast that it's really hard to contain, period. And that just so happens to be where all this fire is taking place, is where all this beetle kill is, out in the Rocky Mountain National Forest area.
What's beetle kill? I'm not familiar with that.
So beetle kill ultimately is wood that is attacked by this Chinese beetle. So I don't know if you guys are really up on my conspiracy theories, but here's something that actually is very true. It's not conspiracy at all. The U.S. used to try to drop insects, invasive species, sometimes even contaminated with some type of disease, right? And we drop them on large,
like Lyme disease, right?
Exactly. Ticks and fleas with Lyme disease. Anyway, so we actually drop crates of these things, on these populations, and they spread. Well, I believe the Chinese have ultimately done the same thing to us once they found out we did it too many times, or we didn't get away with it at one point. And so they started releasing things on us. And that's why we have these, Chinese wasps. Also, we have these Chinese beetles. And what these beetles do is they go and they attack pine specifically. And they get in the pine and they eat it away, and they, pretty much excrete their waste inside of the wood, which actually leaves this pine looking beautiful. They call it beetle kill. It puts this gray and these blues inside of the wood. In fact, my kitchen is entirely made of it. It is absolutely fantastic and highly sought after, very expensive, but at the same time, very, very, very dry and ultimately flammable. And then because of the fact that it pretty much kills the trees off, and so the trees dry out for forest fire, it makes it about as dangerous as they come.
Well, that answered my question.
Why did everything get quiet all of a sudden?
We're trying to just soak it in, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
Gary,
I
how many panels have you been on, Gary? And what happened to Odin? God forbid it wasn't about Odin for 2 fucking minutes and the cunt drops off.
Me first? No, okay, this is my first time here. I've been on a couple with Kenny and 2 or 3, I forget which, with Chuck.
Okay. You left me hanging there, Gary. Gary, you brought that to a serious crescendo, bro. You led me down a path, and I was ready for
whoa, crescendo. You're gonna have to explain yourself now. Those are big people words for us, simple
big
folk.
people words.
I definitely might have used that in the wrong context. Let me just say that first of all, it sounded good when I said it. I meant like you brought that to a good. You know how the way he said it, his voice. Was anybody else enthralled? You were captivated by what he was saying and waiting for something, and then there was just complete silence. That was pretty good, Gary.
No. Hey, I just want to say goodnight, guys. I got to work in the morning. So.
Oh, boo, boo. All right, Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
Guys.
If you want, you got a tower, Kevin. You got a regular computer at your home?
Yes.
Okay. Well, since Sancho hasn't been very good about getting you set up with your own show hosting, whatever.
No.
We're working on that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was just gonna say.
Don't say that I didn't set up Kev.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Kev to pull the trigger.
All right.
Don't talk me.
We're waiting on Joe now.
All right. Well, fair enough. I'm just gonna go with if you want to help out, man, I could really use someone as a co-host on Citizen Slave for running some.
Wow! Look at this dude. How do I kick him? How do I kick him off the panel?
You can't. You can't. I helped build your channel.
How do I kick this cocksucker off? He's trying to steal my new.
It's called poaching. It's called poaching. And I will not interfere with your prior.
I wish my wife wanted me like you guys.
It's called cucking. That's what it's called. It's cucking.
I feel like a young David Letterman or something.
So it's cucking.
I've been chasing Wahlberg to do a show on, health things for weeks. I fucking gave up. He's a busy guy over here.
Well, I mean,
and now I got
my brother died. Remember?
Yeah, true.
Sorry, my fault. Sancho is.
No, it's okay. I mean,
the buzzkill shit, man. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean a buzzkill.
Listen.
I've been down.
How much of a dick is Liberty Bird right now, Wahlberg, to try to take Kev from me? Huh? How much of a dick is he?
It didn't sound like he was scalping him. It sounded like more like he was pressuring you into like getting your ass in line and making it happen.
No, I'm ready to go right now. Listen, I'm gonna hop off because I got some shit to do probably, and I'm gonna let Kev host the show right now.
No, I can't. I'm going to bed. I got to go to work tomorrow.
Just because of Liberty Bird, I'm gonna let him host the show.
Bird, you got to take over for tonight. I got to go to work early. I've been called into work, so I got to get a few hours.
I don't think Liberty Bird can host a show on his own. I've tried to listen to his shows. It is not.
Yo, so I think Brian just fucked up. So Brian was showing his guns, and he was like he's hyped, and he was like, and this is the gun that Hoosier was carrying. And he looked over he's looking at Abrams, and Abrams must have been telling him not to say it because his whole face changed. He shut his mouth and he changed the subject. Wow. Because I think somebody said Hoosier shouldn't be carrying anyway, and that's none of my business. I don't know. But that wasn't even his gun. It was Brian's gun.
Oh, see, Liberty Bird's got the makings for a good host. He's got the big bong.
Good night, guys. I'll see you next one.
Kevin, bye, buddy.
I'll talk to you later, bro. See you later, Sancho.
All right, Kevin.
Have a good one, my guy.
Yeah, he's got to work, but I bet you something's popping off right now.
Hey, so I need 78 more subs to 1,000. And Citizen Slay over here, 78 subs.
Ooh.
And all you trolls watching with 50 accounts, use them.
You know,
hook me up.
I'm thinking
If
like I'm only sitting on like 2,300 people, man, on my channel, so I don't know how much help I can really be. But
if Jessica S can create an account Jess S and Jess H can create an account Jessica H, there will be 2 subs, and then I'd be 76 away. Just saying.
So, Sancho, the olive branch was extended to new 702, and she denied your request.
What? What?
I know, it's a shock. She wants nothing to do with it, and she knows what Sancho wants about, so she said,
all right, dude, I'm gonna dox myself right here.
Don't do that.
What happened? I just my Bluetooth just popped out.
Let's see.
What happened?
YouTube.
So the olive branch was extended to 702. She spit on it and said she wants nothing to do with Abrams or to talk to you because she knows what you want to talk about.
She doesn't want to come on my show?
Correct.
702 spit on the olive branch.
She did.
I'm
She's
gonna grab coffee quick if you don't hear me.
She's on Creepy Uncle Polly's.
She's on Creepy. Oh well, I can't. Yeah, that's.
How many subscribers do you have right now, Sancho? 921.
I need 78.
You sure? Because I see 921.
Man, 921. So I need 79 now.
I just
I just extended an olive branch, and she's like, "Oh, I'm all about moving forward." Her and I were really friendly at one point when I was on that other channel, and now all of a sudden, I put out there communication, and this. Oh,
I know.
Can I swear?
I tried.
No, I can't swear.
I said it very nice.
I'm being told too, Harry. I can't swear, so
that's okay.
I can't swear.
I'll fucking swear for you. It's fucking bullshit.
Fucker.
Call her a jungle cunt.
That's rough for her, but she is a jungle cunt. So she jungle cunt. She's like Carol Baskin. She kind of looks like her.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's she snapped that branch and threw it out. What a douche. I agree with that. She dedicated streams to doxing me, and here I am trying to put that olive branch. I'm in the love mood.
I'll say,
it's okay, Sancho. We'll say that ultimately, dude, genital crabs is not considered to be seafood.
Wow. And I'll say officially, I suggested it. It failed. No.
What's wrong with me asking for inputs, Bird? I need input. I'm asking people for input, and now I'm a problem for me. I'm getting made fun of now because I'm asking for input.
It takes a big man.
You know what? I think it's always wise. Yeah, I think it's always wise to seek counsel when you're confused or conflicted. I don't know, man. No dead air, though.
I agree. My battery's going dead. I'm dropping off for the night, guys.
Oh, this is how we scare them away.
For you. I'm very happy for you, too. I'm very happy for you, too.
Appreciate it, bro. I'll talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure. Night, guys.
Keep doing good things, man.
You too, bro. Be safe.
Now I have hope. It's very nice. So,
young love.
So are we fucking doing this funeral thing, or are you finally realizing after talking to me it's a horrendously bad idea?
I mean, what's so bad about it? We're all gonna eat a turkey.
Are you bringing plates and shit, like forks and knives?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll bring some plastic utensils. I mean, it might just be one of those like grab a leg and get down.
Grab a leg and get down.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to cook up like 4 or 5 birds.
So, like, obviously, like, don't spoil the ending here. But is it like, is this citizen slave thing, which, by the way, I think is a gay porn star, it sounds like when I hear the name. It does. Is that your full-time name anymore after I just pissed on it? Is that your full-time name now, citizen Slave?
So understand the way that YouTube works. You can change your name legitimately once every 90 days.
You can change your name once every 90 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can change
I
your
did
name
not know
once
that.
every 90 days for free, no charge. Just switch it up. So, we might actually, resurrect Liberty at some point if I ever get it back, bro. But that's the problem. How can you have a Liberty bird when we are proving that there is no liberty for that bird? It's a sad day. And it was a sad dream to see get pissed down the drain. But I'll be honest with you, I think I'm much more comfortable just playing the citizen slave game, and that's comply now, complain later. And
But
ultimately,
people aren't used to this. People are used to Liberty Bird.
Yeah, and I branded it. Yeah, but I had a close friend of mine, dude, really just wreck my fucking emotional state as far as my desire to fuck with YouTube. So I was on some it might be better just to do other things for a while and let the bird die, bro. And the thing is that it was bigger than just my argument with my buddy, right? It broke down to so many other dynamics. It breaks into the dynamic of I really don't want to be ultimately associated with an auditor frauditor community, dude, where I see so many fucking criminals versus people actually standing up for their rights or the rights of others, right? If you stand up, we got mad feedback, I think, from you, DFK. If you were to stand up, dude, for what is right, dude, every time, and you were to do it selflessly and at cost to your own being, I would mark you as an everyday hero, right? Just a last minute hero to come save the day, swoop in and help people out in their time of need. However, what do we see? Poke the bear, poke the fucking bear, create the situation. And that's kind of shit that I just don't respect. I don't respect someone that's going to go forcibly create a fucking dynamic that ultimately solicits a response. But
that's all they want is a response.
And it's sickening, you know what I mean? If you have a point behind it, if you're listen, this city's, fucking with my free speech, or, there's areas right now here in Colorado, I particularly think that we need to have actual protests on a huge scale for, slamming people with ketamine. Or, there's so many instances where we're seeing this, but at the same time, if we can't even get respect on something as simple as not trespassing people from a public road or illegally, privatizing areas that are supposed to be open to the community because they pay for it, then I think that it's kind of far-fetched to think when something critical happens that good decisions will be made, when we're seeing that when small things are happening, bad decisions are being made, and bad decisions enough to bring concern to anything that they might be involved with afterwards. Opinion.
So is this a sore subject? Are you back in my Discord, my guy? Because I kind of want everybody to join my Discord. Are you back in my Discord?
So I had Discord. This is my problem with Discord, man, to be honest. There's a lot of messages that pop up from that shit on my phone, and it was getting really annoying. That, and I had a hard time navigating through it, so I was getting confused on whose fucking chat I was in and when, and I mean, it kind of turned into more of a headache, in my opinion, than it was worth. So I'll probably personally stay off of Discord. However, I think that there's plenty of room for, me and you can always talk. You know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, I'll walk you through it if you want, because I think it's a good promotion tool for someone like you to promote your videos, and whatever you drop, it's promoted. And we got a thing now with certain people we work with that anytime you drop a video, it's going to automatically go on Discord, on my Discord. So we're trying to get that going with a couple people, and I think that'll be cool for you to not only be there, but comment on people when they have questions, because we're trying to do some big things on that Discord.
Right on.
A DFK, join the Discord, my guy. It's literally in the chat. Join our Discord here. That's the link, DFK. I don't even know if Walbert's in my Discord. Are you in my Discord, Walbert?
Dun, 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 dun. He's sleeping,
He's
bro.
on mute. He's on mute.
Somewhere. There we go.
Oh, why is everybody so quiet? There's 4 other people on here, and everyone's quiet all of a sudden. What are you smoking in the? Oh, what is that? Indica?
This right here, my friend.
Do you grow your own stuff? We haven't talked about weed yet. Do you grow your own stuff in Colorado or what?
Not currently, and let me tell you why. 1, it's a lot of work, and 2, I believe there's laws that prohibit you from growing if you have small children. So, that being said, I am now just a consumer, but I have grown a ton of my own Bombe de Jean Cron, that filet mignon, the devil's lettuce, that Chiva, that chronic, that Bombay.
I got my medical card. And I don't trust any street stuff now with the fentanyl and shit. Like you spend a little bit more money going medical, but it's worth it.
This comment might surprise you, but so I take it then you're not a big Second Amendment guy, huh?
I am a big Second Amendment guy. That's the problem.
Really? So don't you give up? Don't you give up all your rights once you get that medical card? I know that's how it works here in Colorado.
It doesn't mean it's right. I don't think it's okay to give up your rights to have a gun if you want to smoke weed. I don't think that's right at all.
Well, this is the weird thing. This is some fuck shit that you got to think about for a second, right? So here in Colorado, you can recreationally smoke and pack your pistol as long as you don't do both at the same time. And there's no laws that prohibit you from having a firearm or, maintaining your Second Amendment. However, if you get a medical card, you are no longer eligible to have firearms. It's my understanding.
You mean possession or to carry it?
My understanding is that if you have a medical marijuana card, you are not supposed to possess a firearm. And I know that technically you're supposed to divulge that information if you were to try to go buy one, which would prohibit you from owning one. Laws.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much, dude. If it comes between the marijuana and the guns, dude, I will stop smoking the marijuana.
I don't think you should have a choice between the marijuana and the guns. That's the problem with America.
Well, some people can't hold their mud, Sancho, and I'll tell you this much. Just like drinking beer, I highly discourage anyone from choosing to do something as ignorant as play with your firearms after smoking a doobie or while doing so. Now, that being said, I agree with you. I don't think there should be any penalties for people that choose to appropriately indulge in the smoking of the herbals and then have to suffer consequences to restrictions to their Second Amendment and or question their character. But I'd also say you also should know who you hang out with and know yourself, most importantly, because if you cannot handle smoking a little bit of herb without getting super fucking paranoid and then doing something stupid like playing with your firearm afterwards.
Well, then alcohol should be prohibited if we're going to go on that shit.
Well, but that's the whole thing is that alcohol, actually, if you were intoxicated, you are prohibited from, actually physically possessing a firearm in your state of intoxication.
I just think, I knew when the marijuana was coming into play that it was going to be problematic from the standpoint of having to choose between the two, and I don't think we should ever choose between the two. Medical marijuana is overwhelmingly prescribed for mental traumas, etc., psychological disorders, according to the consensus folks in the book. It's a plant, alcohol is prohibited when carried in Connecticut too. I think
back.
I don't know. I definitely think you shouldn't have to choose which right you want. You know, the right to have a medical marijuana card or the right to carry a gun. I just think putting yourself in that position is not really fair.
Yeah,
I've
I
thought
think
for
that
years that they ought to make marijuana legal. Heck yeah, just regulate it and tax the shit out of it.
they do.
I can,
See,
They do,
yeah,
and they do, and I think they do it well, actually. So, I mean, honestly, I really believe that the majority of the laws and stipulations here in Colorado. So, actually, if you look at different dynamics, it happens to change, per area that you're in. So,
right,
I'll give you two examples. Colorado took medical facilities that were dealing with medical marijuana, and they integrated them into the recreational, and then allowed them to both sell marijuana on medical, and then they have a recreational side. And this side
right,
actually has, an increased set of potency for the medical marijuana side, right? As this
right,
medicine, you can get a little better weed on that side, right? But the weed
right.
on the recreational side is still fantastic. So that being said, you got to kind of see where you want to fit in with your rules. But
well,
in
see, I
Washington
wouldn't know.
State, yes, in
See, I
Washington
quit, I
State
quit,
though,
I quit smoking weed back in the mid '80s.
I
good
feel
for you.
bad for you, my guy. I feel bad for you, my guy.
Dude, it's like cigarettes, in my opinion, man. Like we all enjoy it and shit, but is it really something you should be doing?
No,
Weed,
that's what my
yeah,
doctor
you
told
should
me.
absolutely smoke weed.
I'd rather be that than taking Percocet
Yeah,
or Oxys
Oh yeah.
anymore.
That's actually what
destroying
brought
your
me to
liver.
marijuana. So, dude, I don't know if you guys know, but I got in a wreck back in '05, dude. Fucking broke my L4, L5 in my back. 2-level disectomy, decompression, surgery in order to, kind of get moving back in the right direction. And through that process, they were like, let me slam you up with these Oxycontins. Here's some 80s, kid. Bam. I
Mm,
took one. And I
right,
woke up and I had a 2-day hangover and I felt like shit. And I felt like what I would think heroin felt like, right? And then I watched a
right.
documentary where they call it the hillbilly heroin. And I was like, whoa. So I never
It's
fucked with it.
legit, man. That pharmaceuticals, they're one of the biggest domestic terrorists out there. Big
Dude,
pharma
that, that,
with what they're
that shit
doing to
would
people.
have destroyed me, dude. I mean, had I gotten
Yeah,
hooked on those, bro, you know what I mean? Had I
yeah.
actually taken 4 or 5 more,
Yeah, many have. Many have had that one pill attitude, and then all of a sudden it's two pills and three, and then it's an addiction, and
yeah.
then it's denial, and
Well,
it's a
my
struggle.
first
It's a deep
experience was
struggle.
horrible. I mean, I don't know how you'd want to take another one because my first experience was so horrible, dude. I mean, I would never want to eat another one.
Yeah,
But
I
Right.
had
luckily, that was
Oxycontin
my
when
experience.
I had a hernia operation. They gave me Oxycontin for it. I tried one and well, okay, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, it's like I'm supposed to have a hernia operation soon, and that's like my first surgery ever.
Ow.
And I am surrounding myself with marijuana because I don't even want to go down that Percocet route. I don't even want to try it.
Well, the problem with the marijuana, though, Sancho, is that, and this is what I found out. Like I said, I broke my back in two of my lumbar areas, right? Slip discs, the whole shebang. And at the end of the day, this is what I learned: marijuana will not get rid of your pain. When your shit acts up and it seems unbearable and you can't withstand it, it's gonna be bad. And I will be a
Hmm.
liar if I weren't to tell you that on occasion I will eat a half of a 750 of a Vicodin. You know what I mean? I'll pop a half of a fucking 750. And luckily for
Yeah,
me, in my fucking 40s, right, I'm now fucking able to do that. Right. So, and,
yeah,
and the thing is that you take other guys I know, that have been on the pain pills forever, they can't eat a half. The half ain't going to do shit
yeah,
for them. They got to eat 1 to 2 to 3 of them before they're, able to get rid of that. But the thing is that if you don't eliminate the pain and you only eat that
yeah,
half of and you
yeah,
take the edge off, right? You take the edge off. It's still there. You're not comfortable, but it's not like
yeah,
you fucking want to cry like a 4-year-old girl. You can actually survive not to get hooked on fucking opiates. You can survive to ultimately allow drugs to work when they're supposed to work for you, and you can utilize them
yeah,
the appropriate way. But if you start slamming 4 or 5 of those things, dude, in a fucking week,
yeah,
guarantee you'll be up to 2 or 3 a day at one point.
yeah.
I've seen
You're
it happen
Hey
to so many.
guys,
you're
I
getting a
kind of
little.
have to disagree. Listen, I'm not an avatar. See, I'm not an avatar. You guys see me right now? Not an
Just do it.
avatar,
Just do
bitches.
it. Is this
Not
the
enough.
reveal? Is this the
Just-
reveal?
There
If
it
I
is,
see a
everybody.
penis in the shadow, dude, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
There's the reveal right there. You don't see me? Right there. There's the reveal. There you go.
That's awesome.
You're
1,000
crying,
subs, everybody.
Where's some
Sancho.
cum dripping off them fingers?
Sancho,
I'm a what?
You're crying over a little surgery, you big wimp.
I never said I was crying over it. I told
sissy.
people that I've never had surgery before.
Aw. Want me to hold
I've
your
never
hand
had like I've
Now, okay, when
I've
I
never
had
been
my
cut open
hernia
before.
surgery, that was my first surgery too.
Yeah.
And this guy at work, they're telling me, "Oh, it's just a big nothing. It's a big nothing." And I told him, "Well, it ain't the surgery that's going to kill you. It's the gas that's going to kill you."
Right.
Aw, poor
It's the gas. It's the gas. Is that what you said? It's the gas.
Yeah, the stuff to knock you out with.
Don't
worry. If the doctor leaves a 20 on your pillow, you know he had a good time.
I read in your chat earlier. Does anyone want to smell the chloroform rag?
That's interesting on that. But yeah, I mean, I never had surgery, so like, and then COVID hit and it got delayed. And I'm like, okay, great, it's delayed. And like now it's back to norm. And I'm like, oh my God, like, this is going to be a little bit of a problem,
You're a
No, I'm
wimp.
not. No, because I don't see why I'm a wimp.
That's funny. If I went in for anything like that, I'd just be like, give me a little nip and tuck in there, suck out a little of this or that, fix this.
And while you're there, could you make it a little longer and bigger?
I wish I had your problems, Auden. You'd be like reduction time, right?
Well, this is the issue audit anywhere. Yep. I see this audit everywhere. I see this ad like every other day about mesh surgery, and it scares the fuck out of me. It scares the living fuck out of me.
I've had both sides done. It's you won't even know. Literally, you're going to sign paperwork. You're going to go in. They're going to give you something to relax on your walk to the OR. You're going to get an EOR, and it's going to be night. You're going to wake up. You're going to be in a lot of fucking pain in your abdomen. It's going to feel like 10 dudes kicked the living piss out of you because when they retie your fucking guts, when they retie your abdomen and muscles up, they don't tie your guts up. They tie the muscle fibers that's in your abdomen wall. It fucking hurts, bro. And
thanks. This is great. This is gonna make me jump right.
It's gonna be horizontal. No, I mean honestly,
exactly
I've got one, dude.
Yeah, I've got. I have both
yeah.
sides. And I have my right one's called a femoral, which is like upper, which is like higher, and then my left one was a little bit lower.
Right.
But both of mine were like, my first one had to be done immediately. My second one, it had to be done. They were like, well, it's not constricted, so we'll set an appointment. It wasn't as much of an emergency.
Oh, time to dox him.
Yeah, that's how mine was.
Plate.
What license plate?
I gotta take the dogs out and shit quick. I'll be back.
There wasn't a license plate. There's no license plate they even show.
You must be in a one license plate state.
I could be.
You have to be because you only had one.
What are you talking about? One plate?
You took a picture of a car.
I didn't take a picture of a car.
Bird.
They did.
It was a parking lot
with a car in it.
Well, that's what usually happens in parking lots. There's cars in them.
Yeah, we're trying to explain that to you, El Sanchez.
Oh. You can see a car?
Yeah, to the right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So which car did you steal it from?
I could have stolen. I mean, that could be my car for all I know. I mean, who knows?
Probably a rental.
Could be.
Oh no.
Well,
what am I doing? What do you mean? What am I doing? That's not my car. It's not.
Even if it was, I wouldn't worry about it.
Doesn't matter. It would. I wouldn't give a fuck. Like what What's the big deal about what I look like? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. What's the big deal about what I look like? There's fucking people putting videos teasing my face and shit. What's the big fucking deal with what I look like? Can somebody answer me that? What
Hell,
is
you
the
could.
appeal? What is the appeal of knowing what I look like?
Hell, you could look like
I
Mel.
tell you, it's about the fact that you don't want it to happen, right? Just like I don't know, man. Like I think people just take things too far, dude. And what they want to do is they want to constantly cause discontent. They want to constantly
Yeah,
try to attack you. And the thing is, dude, is it's
yeah,
really sad when a lot of the time, these are also people that we ultimately like and like to build
yeah,
relationships with, right? Um,
yeah,
all we can continue to do at this point, dude, for people that are like that, is to
yeah,
continue to reach out to them and hope that they'll continue to develop in character like we've had to develop in
yeah.
character.
Grow as humans is always the key.
It's
I
hard.
mean, listen, it is. It's
Just
not easy to
show the
grow as
car
a
again.
human. Show the what?
Show the car again.
Why would I do that?
Why not?
Why would I show the car again? It's not my car to show, that's why. I'm in Madison, North Carolina, getting ready for the big protest tomorrow. That's where I am.
Oh, nice. You joined that, huh?
I am joining it tomorrow. I'm going to bring some signs.
I thought the weenie roast was today.
I'm bringing another weenie for them to roast.
No joke.
Yeah, I'm going to be there tomorrow, and we're going to call women fat bitches because I think that's what Jeff is here likes to do now. That's his thing. That's his admirable trait to call women fat bitches when he's 400 pounds of fat fuckish. And yeah,
Come on now.
UFC's over with right now. Israel Adesanya and Paulo Costa. I'm watching the highlights now. Israel Adesanya, I can't say his last name, but he's a good fighter, man. He is like Anderson Silva back when Anderson Silva was Anderson Silva. Israel Adesanya won, for those who are wondering.
Is
Paulo
that who you're
Costa
learning
was
how to take those shots from?
the UFC thing over there. Yeah, like you see me throwing, like you have my camera on, I'm like throwing kicks and shit. Like throwing kicks and shit, like whoa, 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 whoa. You know?
El Sanchez, before you do
Yeah.
that again, get some muscles on that leg.
You haven't even seen my leg.
You just kicked him out, you fool.
You want to see my leg?
Well, they can always go back and watch that one episode of American Ninja Warrior.
Oh, my Bluetooth just fell.
Dude. My dude, are you really wearing red shorts right now?
I got quads, my guy. You and I are wearing red shorts.
He's wearing his girl's dress.
There you go. Oh, you got some fucked up fantasies.
He really does. He's a sick man. Look,
dude.
Look.
If his girl's hot, what the hell?
Yeah, nah, bro. Dude, look at the size.
Quads on this?
Bro.
Look at the size of the quads, dude.
You gotta get one of those, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the quads on this.
Look at Liberty Burst quads. Yours is like peons.
Fuck you.
Put your marshmallows away.
Fuck you. That's all you got.
Dude, my calves are like the size of fucking sirloin steaks.
Yeah, I won't go that far.
I'm not joking. Like, dude, if you ever got hungry, just saying.
So, here we go. I mean, so what have we learned tonight, people? That I have a great legs. Glad we learned that.
Looks like you catch more sun than I do.
What?
No, I wish I am Irish, so I'm pasty as fuck.
You're albino.
Yeah. Albino, Irish, you name it, the whole night. So are you hosting your own show now, Liberty Bird? I mean, I'm not going to call you citizen slave.
Man, no, don't call me Bird, dude. So this is the thing: Liberty's dead. Liberty's dead. The Bird still lives, and I'm running Citizen Slave. Citizen Slave, dude, is like the Liberty Bird channel, but it's not. And the reason it's not is because I'm doing a lot of things differently than we did them before.
Right.
You know, and I think that's only right. I think that that's really where I need to be. And so, being that I wanted to change it up, I think that Citizen Slave is really, you know, back to kind of hitting on things on a broader scale, you know, and we're going to be looking into things that I want to look into on a global scale, right? And we're going to be definitely investigating the fuck out of foundations like John Hopkins. We're going to be definitely getting deep into the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We're going to be getting deep into the current information I can find on the Rockefeller Foundation. And then we're going to start looking into cryptocurrency. And we're going to start having discussions about things that, you know, I've really wanted my channel to kind of center around in the first place. And we're still going to do some cop watches and some other shit, but it's not really
hat stuff.
Well, I mean, you want to call it that, man, but I'm on some. Let's start looking at the paperwork. I want to get into some investigation, kind of like I did with the CDC. Hopefully, these things don't land me in jail continuously, you know. But at the same time, yeah, I'm going to start doxing the fuck out of public paperwork. And and this is a great thing for you. So no joke, when I publicized the CSU paperwork online, they copyright struck me.
What?
They copyright struck me for using the CSU and the CDC from the United States of the government. They have an agreement, right, for the leasing of the property there on CSU property. That being said, I actually published it at one point on my channel, and then I was reviewing my channel when I was switching things over to Citizen Slave, and I noticed that it was copyright struck, so it can't be monetized.
Wait 90 days and it'll go away.
Well, you can put an appeal in. There's ways around that. But what is the situation on the content?
The content is it's the lease agreement between the college and the United States government for the placement of a genetics lab that happens to harvest the Noah's Ark of genetics.
Oh, that's public record. So how can the fuck can they?
It is public record. Yeah, and that happens to be that location, right? But I find it interesting that they're doing some other weird shit out there too. You know, like they're fucking around with agriculture. And why the fuck are you putting a center of disease control right in the middle of an agricultural site?
Wow, this is pretty fucking fascinating.
Don't you think? And they call me tinfoil hat, but
it's a shame your name's not up on the screen, sir. I did hear you mention your channel and stuff and what you're all about just moments ago. But can you identify yourself for me so I can get on the wagon?
This is Liberty Bird. Liberty Bird from 1982 to 2012. It was in the adult film industry under a gay genre. He's in the Pittsburgh Steamer, Cleveland Steamer.
Oh yeah, the gay Harley porn stuff. Yeah, yeah.
He actually started the Bird Unplugged.
Oh man, it's all soft tail. No fat boy, no fat boy Harleys, all sad tail.
Fucking fuck the Bird special.
Yeah, right on. I think I was one of the unfortunate victims to stumble on some of his finest work in his heydays.
There you go.
Claire, his YouTube channel is in the background. You just copy and paste it. You can go there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love what I'm hearing. I'm glad to be here. Sancho, thanks for pulling me in.
Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry, I was on mute. I was talking to I'm having like a conversation with someone and you guys, so I'm trying to multitask here.
Sancho's on fire. I'm sure you know, sir. You know, I'm happy to be here for 3 days in a row. This is my my substitute for talk radio, which has let me down. You know, I've been telling my dad, like, all these years you've been listening to all these guys. What has it done? You know, that they all have their own problems, and you know, their voice only gets so far, and then they're discredited every which way they go. You know, even if they started in an honest place, they all ended up in the same shit can. We here in this community, despite its problems, which you're going to have anywhere where you have people, you know, we do have some great folks out there. I believe you're one of them. You definitely got a glow to you, if you will, almost like a pregnant woman. I guess I mean that.
Yeah, I've been compared to a pregnant woman recently, with the mood swings and everything. The mood swings, the chubby feet, the whole nine. But
he's hot for you, Sancho.
I'm trying to be more forgiving.
He's got a glow. Sancho's got a glow. The glow with Sancho.
No, I mean, like, people have been telling me to be more forgiving. So I'm working on it.
You're drawing the people together, and it's exactly what the people need.
Yeah, you need to draw people together. You need to have an outlet where everybody from all
You're a
walks of
magnet.
life can come. I mean, you know, Bird's been in some graphic gay porns, and he's welcome here, like everybody is. You know,
the level of humor, the just everything. The human element here is more real and genuine than what I've seen and learned. You know, what's become of certain other elements. You know, and I'm happy to be here.
So Bird's a First Amendment cop watcher, Second Amendment auditor. He kind of covers all bases. He's been on this channel for a while, and a lot of people actually like auditing because of someone like Liberty Bird, because Liberty Bird has kind of showed everybody that, like, you can be a normal human being and have a full-time job and have a family and still do this.
He
and that's something
doesn't
that you
work.
don't.
Shut up.
Well, I think that's what drew me right in here. He was talking about marijuana. He's a family man. I'm a family man. We share very much the same vision, philosophy, and understanding and insight on the laws, what our rights are, you know, where the government is overstepping. And I think it's great to have other people showing everyone, you know, where the problems lie and how you can kind of address them as a normal citizen. And that's exactly what I'm doing and facing right now in a reality with court and stuff. And it gives me all the encouragement I need to stay strong.
Yeah, we had Liberty on Sancho Court. He was the one and only person with the balls enough to come on there. And I found him guilty of all charges. And he fled the stream that night. And I had to put a warrant out. And we actually convinced his family to capture him and kind of tape him to a tree.
Rope him in?
No. We're not going to bring him back. Like, I'm not going to hold him captive. I'm going to bring pain. And we did a live feed.
Tortured by child.
Yeah, we had a live feed of 303 and him and the family waxing his chest while he was taped to a tree. It was.
I suppose wax is better than Nair. I hear it burns real bad on the legs and chest.
Oh, they were doing like a bootleg kind of waxing too. It wasn't like a professional.
Dude, I would have taken the Nair.
Yeah.
Like, Nair would have been way better option.
Yeah, you could see the red palpitations coming out of his
It all grew back, but off your face.
Yeah, his
no.
His nipple almost fell off on YouTube, people. That's not good. This blue not in my ear like it should be.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. Just the way the stories are told and stuff. You know, you got to have kind of and I mean no offense, but you got to have a brain to be here. You know, it's great sense of humor, great dialogue, great back and forth, and real intelligent minds trying to do real things. It's so inspiring.
Damn. Sancho needs more. No, you're good. Sancho needs more people like you.
Well, Sancho's probably the largest unsung hero I've encountered in this community since I started. I've been around a little while, watching for a long time, and I've heard of El Sancho. I think you might have actually, I may be mistaken, and you can absolutely correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you reached out to me in the very beginning when I posted my first videos. You know, I had the channel started, I think, in April, but I didn't post my first video until May the 2nd or something. And I think you were one of the folks that reached out and said, hey, I like what I see here. And, you know, maybe we can get together and you know, make some things happen. And at that time, I just felt very protective over what I was doing. I was unsure of the community as much as I had faith in it. I didn't want to I worked so hard on some of my first videos. I spent so much time in them, and I quickly realized that's not necessary. Keeping it simple is the best way to go forward. It's kind of like owning a hot dog truck, just fucking hot dogs, ketchup, mustard, maybe some chili and sauerkraut. That's it. Don't give them anything else except soda and chips. You know, like even body cam footage is it's not as applauded, if you will, by the viewing public, if you will, as much as kind of putting a cop in his place in a verbal exchange while standing firmly upon what you know is righteous and your laws and rights allow you to do. People like seeing cops get shut down more than they like being educated, which is kind of disheartening learning as I've come into fruition, but it's still the most important part. We've got to show everyone how to represent yourself in court and how to go forward and address your representatives and how to do public records requests and how to keep everyone in line so that we can actually engage the system. I think the biggest problem is no one's really engaged. People vote, and then beyond that, they do nothing other than get hypnotized by media every day. So doing more is a lot, and it doesn't take a lot to do more, even when you're a family man. And you're actually more, I think, inclined to do it as a family man because there's more reason. So it's nice to meet you, and I'm definitely going to be loving and sharing and
No, I'm getting off. It's fine.
Promoting your work.
Dude, I'll definitely check out your stuff.
Well, yeah, unity is everything. I think if we all just work together, we can accomplish a lot more.
Yeah, it's really hard too, because you know, like you see people reach out from all over the country too, but I just kind of feel like a lot of it falls on deaf ears. I think unfortunately that's why we see such an upscale hit on the riots and the rest of the shit that's happening. I think it's unfortunate that they're attacking businesses and not what they should be attacking, in my personal opinion. But
I agree. But I think there's other ways. Like if we publicly shame our representatives, our town council members, and we put their names and their salaries and their benefits and everything online, and we just start publicly shaming the people that are literally morally and ethically and monetarily corrupt, well, they're not going to be able to necessarily be so quiet anymore. They're going to be called out on the carpet, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on the system that has been so effortlessly walking all over us with a complicit media and a very biased sort of social engineering of the perception of the people.
Yeah. Well, and the crazy part, when you look at, like you said, the amounts of money that we're paying too. So we always joke around like, I probably make more than a cop does. Probably not this year. You know, like they got me this year between Corona and the fires and everything else. I'm fucked.
Well, borrowing the money to pay them and then the interest on top of that. Yes, we're definitely in the hole as people.
Dude, it's bad. So, but when you look at these departments, man, the average cop, dude, on the low end, like your lowest end cop, is making about $70K a year.
Where are you at in the country?
This is in Colorado.
All right. Connecticut's a little different. You can start as low as like 40 grand, somewhere in the mid 40 grand range. But after X amount of time, you're up there, and the union takes care of you, and you can't be fired. Even if you fuck up, you just get transferred to a different county, sort of thing, and everybody overlooks the bad stuff.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I think maybe we can get to the point where we can get Polis involved. Maybe Polis will step up to the plate and hook us up with some legislation, and we can actually take and turn around and remove law enforcement from campuses and turn them back into security like they should be.
Privately contracted
security, right?
Right. Now, who knows if a private company is even eligible to, if you will, bid on that contract, given the relationship that the university has with the.
I'm thinking you just take any of those cops that are fucking think that they're cops and fucking eliminate their training as cops and then put them back to security.
Right.
Point blank period. You know, like enjoy. Like your cop badge means nothing here. We're a security force. That's it.
The problem there is money. It's the money, the racket, if you will. There's no better word for it than racket.
Well,
That's
and you know
all it
why?
is.
It's because the liability. So when you actually have the law, right, or a badge that's actually doing this, it eliminates the third party and their responsibility to pay out large sums of money when they fucking enforce unjust laws and rape people for their constitutional rights, which
That's
I think
absolutely
happened
correct.
one too many times, right? So
It
there's a
happens
reason
everywhere.
but the problem is that they need to take on that liability and they need to float that fucking insurance. Like, I guess, add that to your bid, right?
It's the same formula used with everything, and lobbying is involved in all of this. It's the same thing as the seatbelt law. Like, you're literally losing your liberty to choose whether or not you're going to put that goddamn strap on. Sure, anyone with a half a brain is going to want to strap up and be safe and stuff like that, because you never know when old Blue's going to swing out in front of you or what the circumstance will be.
Oh, motherfucker, that's a bad night.
We're going to have a bong challenge between Liberty Bird and Bucket.
Yo, I just lost all my cigarettes that were in the packs. I got wet from work.
You lost your... How'd you lose your cigarettes?
Dude, they all got wet at work.
Oh, you pulled a Just H and snapped your cigarettes.
Hey, Bucket Boy.
No, they all got wet.
You came down to Willimantic, Connecticut. I grew up in that town. You and a couple, 2-3 other guys come down to Willimantic last year sometime, maybe late 2018, if I'm mistaken. Maybe it wasn't last year, 2019, but
It might have been 2019, but I went to Willimantic.
Hey, Bird, check out my channel real quick.
yeah, you were down in Willimantic. I grew up in that town. You guys
right.
went right into the town hall and marched right in there and had it out with some folks there. You guys did a fine job.
Thank you.
Yeah, very well done. I was very inspired.
Hey, Bucket, I did break the news earlier. Hopefully that was okay. That you have a job now, and
Yeah,
you're an
I'm fine.
awesome
Yeah, I got a
individual.
motherfucking job, guys. Yeah, I'm still wet in my work clothes still.
You should be proud of that, my guy. I think that's a big deal
yes.
considering what you just went through.
A week and a half out of jail, and I get a job ready for on the first application filled out.
What are you doing for
What
work?
am I looking for, Odin?
I work at a restaurant doing dish. That's all I
It should,
can say right
it should
now.
be up now. I had to make it on private.
Excuse me.
I can't say where, but I'm doing a dish at a restaurant. Where's Liberty Bird at?
Where's Liberty Bird?
Yeah, in the top right corner. What's going on, Liberty Bird?
What's up, man?
Not much. We're gonna have a bong rip challenge.
Yeah, nah, man. I'll bow out, bro. That's all you.
Maybe snack it up.
Oh, he's scared. He's scared
Nah.
of the bucket.
You don't want a bong challenge, Liberty Bird?
Man, dude, I'm telling you right now, Bucket will put me down for the count.
You scared of Bucket Boy?
Man,
Yo, guys,
dude,
Liberty Bird
horribly.
is scared of the bucket.
Well, you know Joe Cool can smoke you out, and I can smoke you out, but besides us two, I think Bird's
Sancho,
good.
you think you can
Yeah.
smoke that guy?
No, the truth of the matter is I probably can't stick around long enough to enjoy it, so I won't waste my
Really?
time. Yeah.
You're on some... I thought you were a big player in the smoking world.
What are you, like an
I am.
iron worker?
You know, I burn and learn. No, I look like it though, don't I?
You sure do.
So no,
I
Arbor
thought he was.
extraordinaire.
I'm just a construction guy.
I was gonna say
All right,
HVAC or
carpenter.
plumbing. I was gonna say HVAC or plumbing for Liberty Bird.
There you go. If
I
I
thought
need,
you were
actually, I'll be
painter,
honest though. If
Mike.
I needed a plumber, well, they call me a glorified painter, dude. But you see me, bro. I rip down fucking log cabins and I restore them back to new.
You
Hey,
look
guys,
like
show
a
Liberty
fucking
Bird.
fucking
We're gonna
Liberty
show
Bird.
Liberty Bird how to take a big boy bong hit. Put me on the big screen out, Sancho. We're gonna show Liberty Bird how to take a big boy bong
I don't
hit.
know how to put you on the big screen, dude. I'm on the. I'm on my cell phone. I'm not even at my.
Oh yeah. All right, what you're gonna have to do is click my
I'm
icon.
hanging out
All right?
with someone right now. I'm not even on my. I'm on my cell phone, my guy.
Are you all right, Sancho?
I'm fine, dude. This is sober
Alright.
Sancho right now. Everyone thinks I'm high as a
I
kite.
texted.
No, just because
you, Bird.
you're never on a cell
I
phone
see it.
anymore. Making sure everything's
I'm
okay
on
for
my
you.
cell phone. I'm at a remote location right now.
All right. Well, Liberty Bird, here's how you take a big boy bong hit.
All right.
Big boy bong hit.
Let's see how your $5 bong hits.
Here we go.
Liberty Bird, the eagle, the arborist extraordinaire, Viking, carpenter,
Hey,
Yeah, I
shit,
don't
it's
know how to do
fucking.
solo mode with you, dude. I don't want to fuck up my
the
camera.
spirit of America.
Oh yeah.
And a pleasure
Scooby
meeting
Doo,
you.
my guy. Scooby Doo. You show me
$5
how many
bong
likes
right
do we
there.
have in the chat?
The
Can
fuck
we get
that's a $60
Yeah.
bong. Actually, why is that funny about this bong, Liberty? I would tell you a
Yeah.
funny story and how much I paid for it.
Okay.
I only paid $60. Still sounds like a lot. But this thing has taken a beating and it hasn't broken on me yet. Thank the Lord. Every piece I had within a week and a half either tipped over and broke on me, or by me trying to get on the table, I like bang it and it chips and whatnot. And this bong has actually been pretty decent for a China piece. I like it. Anyways, the guy wanted $90 at the gas station for it. $90 I looked at it and I said to my buddy working there, I was like, yo, I ain't paying $90 for Scooby Doo and Shaggy getting high with me. I said, it's a fucking cost. I need that bong now. He's like, what you want to
Like,
pay
share,
for?
and subscribe. I
He
can't.
said, what's going on with Jess? Why can't she?
Why can't you subscribe and like, share? I think she meant that she can't say that. Like, share, and subscribe. I can't. She can't cliche is what she's saying.
Liberty Bird.
So the guy goes, how much are you willing to pay? I said $55. He goes, can we meet at 60? I said, yeah, we can break it even. So needless to say, I got up at $30 cheaper for me and Scooby Doo and Shaggy to get high all together. Just like they used to say, get Shaggy the baggie so we can roll Scooby and Doobie. Damn right.
My guy, I can't fucking smoke and talk to you people because I am in a building that doesn't allow me to smoke in it. And I am totally sober at Sancho tonight.
Wait a minute, are you in a hotel?
Wow,
yeah.
Okay, you're in a hotel. You know how you get away with that?
How do I get away with it?
Is the bathroom close to the main entrance of the hotel room?
It's right next to the door.
Fuck! All right, you still get away with that. When you turn the light on, is it vented out?
I don't think it's vented out.
Like, do you hear like the motor, like a vent motor from the light?
Yeah, like you talking about turning the shower on and shit?
Yeah, put a freaking wet towel under the door.
I wish I could just
turn
go
the hot water
downstairs
on,
and do
keep
it.
the
But
light on
like,
so it sucks it through, and call
if I'm in the, I don't want to. Yeah, I'll definitely have. Hey, is it possible to put your
yourself a fucking blunt and go outside the damn place?
I'm not gonna walk through yelling like a madman like I do the show.
Hang on, I got one for you.
Oh God, what is it?
If, and this is a big if, you've got some fabric softener available. You got a toilet paper roll. We're gonna take it back to the old school here. You just stuff some fabric softener in that toilet paper.
No, dry sheet in the toilet paper roll.
Yeah. You know, they call it the groove tube, but you know, there's 1,000. Yeah, there you go. Smell like
dry
there in the room.
All you need is a paper towel roll. I like to use because it takes longer to get to the dryer sheet, and it's warmer, I believe. I just like it longer.
Quick and easy. Sleazy.
But all you gotta do is get dryer sheets, a toilet paper roll, an empty toilet paper roll, empty paper towel roll, and elastics. You go get the dry sheets at the dollar store, the elastics at the dollar store, and a freaking roll toilet paper at the dollar store. $3. There you go.
Bird, what are you doing? Like I'm watching from someone else's phone, and you're like walking back and forth. Like, what are you doing right now?
Oh man, I'm so like losing my shit listening to Bucket Boy. It's great. I'm having a good time.
Listen, man, this is a wide personality show. He hits me up when he goes live. He just got out of work, full-time job.
Gary, hold on. Gary, you got to mute your mic. You got feedback.
Nice, that helps.
Me?
Getting rid of that echo.
Oh, it's Gary.
I didn't
hear. It's me again. Are you sure it's not me again?
That's not me. There's no echo from me.
No, that's good.
Oh, okay. I'm not the one that's echoing again.
I'm not echoing. I don't hear an echo.
No, that could be Bucket Boy.
It's Bucket Boy?
I'm echoing.
Yep.
I don't even hear an echo, to be honest with you. I hear nothing.
You're too fucked up to hear it.
I'm not fucked up at all.
Who is an echo from Bucket Boy in the chat? One for
I
the
can't
SP
screen share or do the things I'm used to doing.
I think
I'm
it's
bareback
Bucket.
Sancho right
It could
now.
be Sancho, believe it or not.
You think it's me?
I think it is you because I noticed it happening when you started.
All right, hold on. I can fix this right
Bucket.
now. Hold on. Everybody mute themselves. Besides me. Everybody mute themselves.
Hold on, me too.
It's Sancho.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's the master himself.
Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tit.
I don't know how I have an echo. I've been doing this the same way the whole show with no echo. Now I have an echo.
Well,
So I
now
have a
it's
meeting of the
perfect.
night. See, I think it's just I think it's really a connection to the StreamYard. Honestly, I think it's StreamYard because I got full bars on my freaking signal in the basement. Actually, I got three out of 5.
I think the government
and I'm on
is.
5G. Which
I think the
not
government Bucket. I think the government is collaborating with StreamYard to get us.
I believe the state police of Rhode Island is still tracking me through my YouTube channel.
You think they're tracking you through your YouTube channel?
Yep.
It's Sancho.
There's an echo?
Yeah, it's you. You're putting out the feedback, my guy.
Yep.
All right,
If we were playing Clue right now, I'd be the winner.
Whoever's posting numbers, please do not post phone numbers.
The only number you can post.
No doxing.
It is the master in the kitchen itself.
Nah, it's El Sancho in the living room with a 9mm.
Someone's phone number just got put in the chat.
Nah, nobody's number should be getting put in the chat, guys.
Yeah,
Come on.
we don't want to dox anybody. That's not cool.
Thank you, Jess H. Thank you.
Thank you, Jess H, for taking care of
I'm gonna say this one thing real quick.
problem solving.
What the fuck is up with people these days? I don't have that issue on my page, thank the Lord, because I get it fixed right away, and my page is very strict on who's on it. I got so many people blocked because of their scamming. Yo, Sancho, mute you.
Oh, I'm on mute?
No, but you were screeching. Did you hear that screech, Tyrant?
Yeah, he's getting some feedback.
Sound like a horror song going through. I thought somebody was gonna really get stabbed in the kitchen or shot.
It's the Mexican chef.
I can't believe my cigarettes got wet at work. R.I.P. to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cigarettes. Nope, 8 cigarettes.
That's 8. That's 8 weeks off your life.
Nope. Oh, I got one that can save. Oh, maybe 2. Nope.
At least 40 days.
But hey, I got a fresh pack right here. So good.
So, Liberty
So
Bird.
anyways, like I was saying, why the fuck are we still doxing people, guys? What are we in fucking high school still? This is getting ridiculous. I'm gonna say this right the fuck now. The only numbers that should be posted in that freaking chat, if anything, is a suicide hotline or a veterans hotline, a hotline to get support or put support out there for people to know about. Why are we still doxing people? This is getting sickening. So if you're still doxing people and you can still hear me in the chat for who did it, you're a freaking child. And I said so. Yes, I did.
Well, here's the thing. I've seen this stuff happening, and I've heard people talking about it, and I think it's beneath a lot of the people that are engaging it. And I think the thing I've done successfully myself, I think other people should try, is just simply to not engage it, and then it goes nowhere, and then it's nothing.
Yeah, that said you have to engage, though. That's somebody's safety. You got to think about it that way. That person that's getting doxxed could have kids, an infant, a newborn.
Nope, that one doesn't have kids. Thank God.
Well, okay.
My life
Well,
has
I'm
been
saying,
threatened.
though,
I had a real legit death threat, like literally. There's people that there's a couple, 2-3 auditors. There's Access One Media, and there's Connecticut Constitutional Television, CCTV. They're both in Connecticut, and the three of us have been trying to coordinate a mutual effort and get out and watch each other's backs for some time. And on one of those occasions, some had intercepted information about our meeting, and one of these guys mentioned it to me. They're like, "Oh, I talked to your friend, blah blah blah." He said he was asking me what time we're meeting, and I'm like, "Who is this?" He's like, "Oh, here's his email. Here's the guy." I'm like, "I haven't never told anybody about this. Who the fuck is this?" And he's like trying to get the skinny on like where I'm gonna be and when and like all that shit. And then like 2 months later on Twitter, I got a death threat, and I never really know, what's going on. So I don't necessarily put a lot of information out there, but I am absolutely taking a risk being a father and stuff like that, and divulging the information I have. I'm like righteous.
Hey, El Sanchez.
It's because my phone died, and I want to get it. I'm at 1%. What do I do?
El Sanchez.
Plug in your phone.
And check your Discord.
Why don't you just put your phone on the charger while you're using it?
I wanted to hit Liberty Bird up about the pot thing that he was talking about earlier.
All right, guys. If El Sancho, hold on real quick. Sorry, go ahead. If El Sancho's page dies down, if El Sancho page dies down because his phone dies, I'll start one up.
My wife is very inclined. I am also very inclined, but she's a little more astute, and she's also a teacher. So she has a way of articulating the topic in a manner of which I do not. And she's very knowledgeable on the history of cannabis, if you will, and some things that have come to light in our experience with it and our position for it against the state's opinion and things of that nature. So we've done a tremendous level of research going back to like official stuff that we could source, peer-reviewed studies done in Jamaica, because of course you can't carry these things out in the States, being that cannabis is a very controversial thing. It's illegal and stuff like that. No doctors
Can I
are
ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Would you and your wife be able to help me out in Rhode Island? Rhode Island's
yeah, that's a great possibility.
Rhode Island's the easier state, because I know Connecticut is still strict about it, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Connecticut will always follow Massachusetts. We're always about 3 years behind them, and then Rhode Island is about 3 years behind us, like representative-wise, and what the government does.
No, because we're not legalized in Rhode Island. We're decriminalized, which means we can have an ounce or less on us if we get caught.
Yeah, that's better. That's better there. We're only a half ounce. It's decriminalized half ounce are under here.
Yeah.
So even with that, we're still being victims of extortion. We're still caught up in the racket. We still have to face a ticket and be summoned and come in.
And they still take it down. But the other question is, do you guys have dispensaries in Connecticut for medical patients, or do you have medical?
Yeah, medical only. But the dirty little secret is, which didn't come to light until well after medical was approved. See, basically what the state had to do was set up an apparatus to collect its share of the revenue. And what they did was created a whole monopoly between how to become a dispensary, how to get the license to be a grower, what the insurance is going to cost. The state had to get its dirty little claws into all of these little things to go ahead and move forward with making it medically available.
But I got a question for you.
What that is, months later, these guys are learning that they can't carry, that they're going to lose their permits, or that they can't be approved for a permit because they're classified as having a mental disorder or mental condition that makes them a liability in the same manner of which drinking alcohol and carrying a firearm would, because you're presumed to be high on marijuana all the time because it's prescribed to you. So they disarm the populace that way, and most of the guys that are trying to smoke pot are Vietnam veterans. Like most of the guys I know in Connecticut, These are great people. These are veterans that really have a problem, and they don't have firearms, and they don't want firearms. but they just want to be left alone too. You know, they're not assholes. Everybody just wants to be left alone, and the state's all over everybody.
And by them doing it that way, you know what I say? The big D word right there. And you know what that big D word is?
Dictatorship. I don't want to say
discriminative.
There you go.
Because how can you know what I mean? All because it's a mental disability? Are you serious? I understand, but you gotta go on what level of mental issue it is.
True. Well, yeah, time out. You don't want a schizophrenic running around with a firearm. That's probably a bad deal.
You didn't hear what I just said. I said you gotta determine what level of mental it is.
Right. Most often, it's post-traumatic stress that is being the leading factor in the prescription of marijuana medically.
Yep.
And that's usually associated with veterans per se, and with even females.
I'm curious. Where did you find that information? Because I don't know how accurate that might be. Because I mean, and I know things are state by state, but to my understanding, a lot of doctors will not prescribe you medical marijuana for any type of psychological reason. And in
Rhode
fact,
Island, I'm going to tell you about Rhode Island. If you go to B&B Medical Marijuana Consultants, right? B&B Medical Marijuana Consultants is the only legal company you can go through to get an actual Rhode Island medical marijuana license that I actually have.
And you paid cash for it, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, see, okay. This is what you call a hot
spot. I got a question for you, though. Want to hear the kicker? Is your governor a male?
Yes, at the time it is a male.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. You want to hear something?
All right, I'm a little perplexed, but okay.
Because I want to tell you why I'm asking. Does his wife own half the dispensaries?
No, what's happening here in Connecticut is his wife has stocks and invested financial interests in the research facilities and the medical element, the parts of the medical industry involved with this whole crisis and bullshit. Yeah, it's total inside job here in Connecticut.
You hear what Rhode Island does? Now, you know who the governor of Rhode Island is, right?
Yeah, that lady with the fucking hair. I've been watching her for a while.
The Wicked Witch of the West. I can't say her name.
We got to come up with something better for this fucking Weicker. Is it Weicker in Rhode Island?
No, can somebody else say the name if they know, please?
Is it Burnett? I got a face, but I can't think of the name. She's out of control. I saw a story on her about 18 months ago. She's absolutely out of control. Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut kind of stick together. The unions here throughout New England have a vast and very strong grip on the throats of the private sector here, which has remained stagnant all of these, I'd say, for at least 2 decades. And the relationship between the public employees union and the state is of monetary gain and sustainability. We've got to get fucked as private citizens in order to maintain
what's wrong with my state?
in the state police and the legislation and all of it. And every single element of it is working against us all the time.
But did you know this one? Gina, I said her name. That's all right. Okay, but that lady, the Wicked Witch of the West, her husband has a grow ops in Rhode Island. It's in Quonset, right? And I'm gonna put this on air today. I wish our Sancho didn't fuck up tonight and wasn't being
Gina Raimondo.
There you go. Yes, the Wicked Witch. That's her. So her husband has a grow ops in Rhode Island, and he has ties to the main dispensary in the state. And here's the kicker of that: the main dispensary in the state is in Providence, Rhode Island, over near the Charles Street Post Office. Okay? And it's owned, whatever you want to call it, by 3 ex-state troopers. Now, you guys remember when all that rioting was going on and whatnot?
Yeah, I'm aware. There's been a number of issues in Rhode Island. I
No,
was speculating where it was specifically.
There's only been one riot in Rhode Island. There's only been one riot in Rhode Island.
Where was it? Providence?
Providence Place Mall and whatnot.
Yeah, I knew it. But I
But
didn't.
there was only one. There was only one, and there's been at least 14 protests since. And there's nothing been wrong with them at all.
In Providence only?
Yep.
Yeah, I guessed that the other night when I was speculating with my wife.
But that was at the beginning of the song. But there's been at least 15 to 20, we'll say, protests since in the same city and state because that's the capital, and they all been peaceful.
Right.
And minimum, like maybe 5 arrests the most, if that, at times, if they even arrest anybody. You know what I mean? So the reason why I brought up the rioting, because that night they got hit. I heard they were hitting the silent alarms and the police weren't coming and whatnot, and they got hit hard.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
They got robbed.
What do you mean? Like, can you substantiate? Can you?
Somebody broke in and robbed them.
How? Like, what do you mean?
I got told by a security guard that they broke through the front window and I had to be an ex-employee because they knew how to get in and out.
This is a crowd.
No problems. What?
This is a crowd of people. Rioters.
No, there was like 5 of them.
5 of them. Okay, group of 5.
Broke into the front window. Then I guess they said there was an extra employee because they knew how to get in and out of the building. So they got in, they did what they had to do. They grabbed
wait, who's got the baby?
It's my kid.
Oh, hey, man. Congrats. Is it boy or girl?
Girl, bro, girl.
All right, man. All right, daddy's little girl.
Yeah. It's awesome.
What's her name, if I may?
You can't.
All right. I completely understand, sir. My parents got 14 grandkids. I got 3 siblings. My parents got 14 grandkids. I'm the only one to have a daughter. All 13 are boys, aside from my daughter.
Geez.
Ain't that something?
Nice. Yeah, it is. It is. A lot of responsibility.
My daughter is the most precious. She was glad that her youngest brother was a boy. She would have really been disappointed if she was no longer the only girl. She's like the princess, you know?
Right.
But good for you. I'm so happy for you. She sounds little.
Yeah, she's so young, man. But yeah, she's pushing into that second year, man. That's pretty rough for her.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Mom and I, she stopped smoking marijuana for a little while. You know, we did our due diligence. They come across a study. I think it was sponsored or somehow orchestrated or facilitated by a doctor out of the University of Utah in conjunction with a number of folks out in Jamaica. For 2 years, they did this. But child in utero, mothers. I just saw a story on CNN. I demonized bullshit. I tried to get into the studies. I couldn't find any tangible information that what they're claiming there. It's kind of aggravating. But back to what I'm saying is, mothers who smoke pot with their child in utero trimesters gave birth to children who developed both, well, with a number of advantages, socially, cognitively, physically, everything. It just kind of developed faster, at a faster rate, with more success in connecting with other people, as opposed to mothers who did not smoke, but did on occasion and even did better than mothers who did not smoke at all. And this went on for like 2 years. And in fact, my wife and I had to refer to this data information and making it.
Hey, not to stop you. Do you have another set of speakers on or something?
No, that's I think what's his face? Sancho, I think. I don't know.
Sancho's gone.
Bucket, try muting.
Yeah, mute real quick, Bucket.
Mute.
Roger. Breaker 19, pensioning for
Maybe it's
Pedro
me.
Barbo. Manny Moto.
Nope, it's
Roger,
gone now.
Roger.
Oh, nope, it's back.
Somebody's doing it.
Liberty mute. Check 1 1 2. Wait, check 1 1 1 2. Check 1.
Yeah, I know it ain't me.
Yeah, it might be Tyrant's turn yours up real quick. Can you guys mute real quick?
Check 2 1 2. Check 1.
Check. Yep, I still got it. Bucket, you mute. Check. Okay, I got no echo. Tyrant, you turn yours on. Check. Say something, Tyrant.
Roger. What's your vector, Victor?
Yep, Bucket Boy, you are the echo, buddy.
Mother Bucket. Pinch hitting for Pedro Barbone. Bucket Boy News.
I got a question. Can you guys get me back in if I back out?
I cannot. That would be the StreamYard's master, Mr. Sancho.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm back. I'm at 6%, man. This is fuck. I'm trying to put you in charge for a few minutes, and this is going to clusterfuck.
Just sit on the charger.
It's at 6%, my guy.
But just keep the charger on it while you're using it.
I gotta put it on the table and I have to yell. Is that what you want me to do like this?
You don't got a wire?
No, I can't plug it in the wire. It's broken. The outlet.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Hey, Liberty Bird, have you ever heard of
Hold on. Bucket, mute your mic so we get rid of that fucking echo. Nice. Okay, now we can talk. What were you saying, Tyrant?
The Emperor Has No Clothes by Jack Herrera. This
no,
book.
I don't do any reading. I don't read.
I'm going to tell you, it's all about cannabis. It's cannabis, man. You're going to love it. It's about why the government way back when in the early 1900s essentially called it marijuana, politicized it, made it seem like it's that evil devil drug coming over with the Mexicans. And like, you know, they called it marijuana.
Yeah, I've seen a whole documentary on that.
Well, this is a book with official, you know, government documentation sourced and everything that you can look up today that shows you exactly what happened and how essentially the cotton industry, the fuel industry for automobiles, renewable energy markets, you know, threads, everything, paper, all of that stuff depended on getting rid of hemp, getting rid of marijuana. There were even campaigns where they're burning crops and claiming that they're destroying marijuana fields, and it's not even marijuana.
I believe you're you nailed it though. So the majority of all that actually was paper companies, because paper companies actually knew that you could make a substantial product with hemp. Yes, and ultimately it would put paper production out, and they would be doing hemp production, and they did not like that idea at all.
Now, the government loved this because taking hemp away from the people took away a major tool that the people had to create.
It was like cotton, basically.
Their own materials, their own clothing, their own paper, their own resources, their own markets. They had to take this stuff away from us and monopolize it so that they could be the big capitalist industries that they are now. And they did that by paying off corrupt elements of the U.S. government and representatives and judges, and it's the same sort of bullshit that we're all victim to today. So the roots of the book are very good. I think you would be highly intrigued just dabbling in it a little bit, and you'd be like, wow, you know, this is the only book I've read in my fucking lifetime that I actually enjoy. And you can process data.
Yeah, so no, I mean, I've read books. Don't get me wrong. I've done my fair share of reading. I just really don't like. So if it's not instructional, I'm probably not super interested in it. You know, but
well, I think you know what the path is as far as the instruction, like what you're going to do with the information. I think you already know what to do. You can voice in reference to, as well as my wife and I here in Connecticut, we can all write a letter and we can all put in official, you know, real world application studies and reviews and real science before our representatives and say, look, this is the real science of marijuana. This is the real history on cannabis. How come none of this is at the discussion table? We can even use this to fuel cars. We can use this as a renewable energy source. Like, why aren't we utilizing this? And we can really kind of change the discussion around marijuana and perhaps steer the state away from trying to find a backdoor into disarming the people, and more of an opportunity for the people to actually better the country with revenue that's not just going to be exploited. Like I'm all for the legalization of marijuana, but I'm against the state's premise for engaging in the discussion about the legalization of marijuana, because all the state is interested in is money, because it has unfunded pension liabilities, because it's got such a bloated bureaucracy in government. They're finally giving us what we've been kind of asking for a long time, but for all the wrong reasons.
Well, and watch out how it gets implemented. So, like I was mentioning, how Colorado did a really good job when they did their implementation here. And the reason I pointed that out is because you have other places like Washington State who didn't. They're running things called a lottery, right? Where they're doing this medical marijuana / recreational marijuana lottery, where you just apply for the ticket.
You got to have $1,000 to get in or something, right?
Totally. And that's the thing, right? So they're making people invest, and then you may or may not even get it. And then do you meet the stipulations? Do they give it to pretty much who they want to, or do they
just the market? You got it. That's the same thing they do at unions and private companies, like private companies.
But that's not what you got to worry out. That's just the beginning of the scam, dude. Like, it gets deeper. So if you look at how Washington State did it, their liquor review board, right, ultimately had control of alcohol in Washington State for fucking years.
Hey,
I mean, decades.
No kidding.
Hold on. Hey, Bucket Boy. You know how your cousin reaches across the table sometimes and tries to take, the last piece of chicken? You have to slap his hand down?
Yeah.
Yeah, just be quiet for 2 seconds and I'll let you interject. So,
well, there's somebody in his chat that I don't think should be there.
Yeah, well, he'll handle it. So back to it, bud. So Washington State's Liquor Control Board lost control of all of the liquor sales. The people voted them out. They're like, we're not going to do this. And that's why they decided to legalize marijuana. They ran the lottery, and then the Liquor Control Board was then able to go into the enforcement of the regulations and rules behind the marijuana.
Kind of sounds like what happened with Keno here in Connecticut.
And that's the scam, right? And so they're literally moving from one playing field into another, because one, it's way more profitable. Two, now if you can keep the people dope, they're less likely to do a lot of things. And let's face it, a lot of people don't use medical marijuana. They use medical marijuana. A lot of people are recreational using medical marijuana, and recreational is cool. Bucket, mute. The echo's back.
Oh, fuck my life.
Yeah.
All right, guys, listen. I don't want to wrap up, but I'm gonna have to wrap up with all these audio issues and shit. So I'm gonna continue this tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna do it like an afternoon stream or something after football. We'll see tomorrow.
Hey, Sancho, thanks for letting us push it.
Oh yeah, you should do a sports recap tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. So everyone like, share, and subscribe to Citizen Slave. Everyone like, share, and subscribe to Tyrant Slayer, to Bucket Boy. Thank you guys for hopping on. This wasn't like I literally pressed record and went live with no promotion, no nothing. So
Seahawks rule.
Liberty Bird, hit me up in private chat, man. We can connect.
Yeah. Tyrant,
have
you joined Discord yet, Tyrant?
No, not yet. I haven't followed through, but I'll look into it tonight, and I'll get myself all set up tonight.
Everybody join the Discord. Everyone like, share, and subscribe. Bucket, maybe we'll talk tomorrow, my guy.
All right.
So I'm just having technical wazoos, man. I'm sure you can understand.
Yes, you better hit me up in the morning.
I will, my guy. Everyone like, share, and subscribe. And everybody have a great night. And
You too.
thanks for listening, guys.